7:06 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Talking over the beats to Only You, the remix with 112. Of course, remember the remix. Everyone knows this. It had Notorious B.I.G. and Mace on it. Fantastic song from the 90s. It was absolutely blasted in my Black Cavalier at YSU. They don't make them like that no more. Where are the R&B groups?
Gone.
In 2023. Where are my 112 by Jagged Edges? Where are they? The guy from Jagged Edge, you see he got arrested?
No. For what?
Weird way to start the show. Good morning, by the way. I'm
Good
sorry.
morning.
I didn't even like good morning. Christian, Lauren, Jake. Everyone that's watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Good morning. Everyone's been listening on Q92. Good morning. Streaming us online at Q92radio.com. Good morning. My apologies. Where are my manners? But just because I said it out of nowhere, I should probably look it up and verify it. But it was a TikTok, but it had the TMZ article. One of the singers from they're all singers. One of the guys from Jagged Edge got arrested for supposedly shoving an engagement ring down his fiance's throat.
That is not funny.
And they said, they took that let's get married thing real serious.
Yes.
No, yeah, domestic violence.
That is not funny.
No, that's weird. You don't hear that a lot.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
I should probably verify that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see it on TikTok, and I can't.
And you're
I love
alleging,
TikTok.
Right, you're alleging domestic violence. So.
But they went a long way to fake that. Yep, I was right. TMZ. Jagged Edge singer arrested, allegedly shoved engagement ring down fiance's throat. Not
When
funny.
did this happen?
The article's posted. Oh, this is years ago. Why was it just on TikTok?
TikTok's good for that sometimes.
What are you, nine ball?
They'll that was good. But
inside joke.
Yeah. TikTok's good for that sometimes. They'll dredge up stuff from the past and reignite it.
Do you guys remember this story? Or
right.
Because idiots like me see it and go, oh, that just happened.
Yeah.
That's still, how did I miss that?
Maybe you didn't. You just forgot.
I think I'd remember.
I think you would too, because of all the things that you would remember, it would be something like this.
Good. Oh. With that being said, Jagged Edge was a hell of a group. 112 was my favorite.
Yeah.
112, Peaches and Cream, Anywhere, Cupid. They had 2 straight albums that were straight fire, as the kids say. Then they left Bad Boy. They went to Jermaine Dupri's record label, and it just didn't work out as well.
Duh.
Listen, a few people have left Bad Boy over the years because they weren't happy with things.
Yeah.
After a while. Mace did. There's a lot. But
no, I was just
they didn't quite have the success.
Hip hop really kind of came out 50 years ago is really when it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, on the edge of things.
Sugar Hill Gang.
Oh yeah, we watched the documentary on the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Holy cow! You realize they were 13 and 15 years old when they actually started.
Crazy.
And there was a girl as an original member.
It was here. It's been here that long. You're 100% right. It was there. It was present. I personally feel like it exploded in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
It took over. It was the hottest music genre.
I know.
Where now I think it's still kind of country has been although there's not really a clear one now. I feel like for a while, hip hop was the genre.
Right.
The coolest thing was everything hip hop.
Yeah.
You had so many back then. So many artists, record labels that were just putting out hit artists after hit artists over and over again. I remember, you had Rockefeller with Jay-Z. You had Bad Boy with Puff Daddy. You had Death Row, Dr. Dre. You had, what was the one? Oh, you had Master P with No Limit Records. You had Juvenile with Cash Money Records. It's crazy.
And I'm telling you.
All were putting out artist after artist and hit after hit.
Yeah.
All of them. Master P doesn't get enough. You know what? I'm going to play Make Him Say, I remember the music video. They were in a basketball court, and there was a tank on it.
Wow.
There was a tank on it. A random Thursday throwback. Do you remember Michael Jackson's cat poop balls?
No.
He used to throw at his guests. That cracked me up years ago. Wow.
Wait,
I
what?
think he used to throw cat poop balls at people. He thought it was funny.
And people kept coming to his house. Like,
Michael Jackson.
word didn't get out.
Look,
Like,
there was a
dude,
lot of
listen.
rumors about Michael Jackson and people kept going to his house. A lot worse than
All
cat
right,
poop.
that's fair. That's fair.
A lot of things apparently happened at that house. Or, I'm sorry, allegedly.
I
Um,
gotta check this now.
Jake, you know Michael Jackson, right?
I know Michael Jackson.
All right, here we go. You know 112?
I know some of the songs that you were just saying.
You ever hear Jagged Edge?
No.
All right. You ever hear Master P?
No.
Never.
Never.
Juvenile?
Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
Name.
Back that ass up. You know that
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Okay. You don't know Make 'Em Say,
I might know it. Again, I'm not very good with the names of the artist.
He throws poop snowballs.
He was in, listen, he liked a good poop.
And he would throw it at the maids. The maids are the ones who came out and talked about it because they remember, like, if you said something that he wasn't happy about, he'd go make, like, turd snowballs and throw it at him. I would have been like, I quit. Have some pride.
Oh, God.
Like, you're a jerk. You can clean up after yourself.
Someone said, don't forget the 504 boys. I remember the 504 boys. I do. I remember. It was such a great time. What do we have for you here this morning? This hour, we got another pair of tickets to the Stark County Fairs Demo Derby, Monday, September 4th. You can go to that 8 o'clock hour. We talked about there's going to be a special pre-sale today for Luke Combs.
There is. It starts at noon today and goes till 10 p.m. tonight. You can go to lukecombs.com. Use the password FASTCAR, and you can get your tickets before they go on sale to the general public.
And we got a pair of Beat the Box Office tickets for getting away in the 8 o'clock hour. At the end of the 8 o'clock hour, Latino Fest is coming to Canton.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about that around 8:40, 8:45. We'll be discussing that.
Well, it's really cool because it started last year, and this is going to be the second year for it. But my goodness, I mean, it's about the culture, yes, but it's so much fun for everybody to go and attend. And I did not realize how many different, I don't know how to put it. I mean, just like foods, like you would think, oh, well, that's Mexican food. No, it's not. Like, I've been so educated about the Latino community because of Latino Fest. They're so much fun. I can't wait for them to come in.
Great event in Canton.
Yeah.
Going on. 9 o'clock hour. Our friends at ComQuest have an event coming up.
Yep.
You might want to be a part of. You might want to take part in or know about. We're going to talk about that as well.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of everything here for you this morning. As usual, we're getting a little late, but I'm okay risking it. Jake, do you remember this? You ready?
I'm ready.
Anything?
Say,
A little bit, not very.
It's real cloudy.
You can
Yeah.
say no.
I don't think. No, I've never heard this one.
No? Okay. It's okay to say no. There's not a wrong answer. Nothing?
No.
Do you think this song is turned?
Oh yeah.
Commander in chief. If fools run around, I'm knocking out some.
Fun fact, Mystical came from this record label.
Yeah.
Remember C Murder?
No.
Fun fact, in jail for murder.
Well, that was. I feel like that was a
Good
a
Lord.
precursor or
Yeah.
something.
Who would have known?
Right.
Who would have known? Forecast for Mark Johnson. It is coming up right here on Q92. What is a weird deal breaker for you? I'll tell you one of mine. French tip toenails.
French.
I don't
toenail.
trust a girl with French tip toenails.
I don't know.
I feel like she'll key my car. I said this before. She'll key my car, punch out my car window, ruin my credit.
Okay.
I do not trust a girl with French tip toenails.
Okay, weird question. Was it a French tip like the ends are
Yeah,
painted?
the white. Like the white are on the tip.
Okay, I've
Yeah.
never seen toenails like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't.
Okay,
Because you should run.
okay,
Because that girl will fight you physically. She will throw a beer bottle at your head.
I can see that.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Be careful with that. That's for some reason that me personally smoking.
Yeah, I
could
agree
be
with
one.
that.
I can be like, no. I'm good on that. So I'm curious. I gave you time.
You did.
I'll give you more time because some people text in. If you don't like dogs, deal breaker for this person on the text line. I get that. Gotcha. Very bad teeth. They do not have to be perfect, but super crooked, broken, missing, or visible cavities make me cringe, someone says. Enclosed shoes without socks tell me you enjoy the smell of Fritos and vinegar on your feet, and that's not okay. Deal has been broken. That is fantastic. Oh, man. Deal breaker. I'm a guy before I was married. Mine would be if the girl I had guy friends that they talk to all the time, if they keep in contact with an ex, unless it was their child's father, of course, and won't stop. I get that. If someone has a child with someone, they have to be in contact with them.
Right.
But if, like, the girl you're dating is just always talking with or around her ex, no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
No.
Something doesn't seem right.
Bye.
Those are some people's, they're deal breakers. What is this? What is a bonus? Someone said. Well, sometimes a company will decide to just give you extra money to show appreciation for what you do. Sometimes they give a Christmas bonus. Sometimes they just give you an end of the year bonus. Whatever. Text message, a damn pizza luncheon. Oh, not the pizza party. Not the dreaded pizza. A kick in the ass. It was not expected. What is going on? On the text line
things.
Right now. So what? We'll see what it is. What's the last bonus you got from your job, or what's the last way your company or boss showed their appreciation? So far, we have a kick in the ass and a pizza luncheon. Let's see what else you guys got. Man, that bonus sounds wonderful. Yes. Yes, it does. Someone out there had to have gotten something, right?
Right.
This guy got a pizza party. He's winning right now. He can't win this contest. Again, best thing your boss or company ever did for you. No matter how big or small, let me know.
Q92.
All right, it's getting warm and muggy through your Thursday, upper 80s to near 90 degrees for your high, widely scattered storm here and there. Overnight, more scattered thunderstorms, some with heavy rain, a low near 71. I am Mark J. Weather. Have a great Thursday.
I did miss the Carnation Parade this year. The Q92 was in. I understand you did better with the candy this year.
I did.
Yes.
Jake and I went on a run. We looked at the bags we had back there, and we saw the people that were turning out for the parade, and we're like, nope. So we ran to Rite Aid, got even more, and I saved an entire bag just for Union.
Just for Union. The
Yes.
turn. Everyone forgets the turn.
Yeah.
So I heard you did better, but you still ran out, but you did better.
It was longer than what it was last
4
year.
miles, I read on the internet.
It took 2 hours.
Dang.
I mean, let me say something. The City of Alliance, this parade rivals the Hall of Fame parade.
It's a big parade.
I mean,
there's a lot in it.
How many units were in there? We were number 50, and we weren't even anywhere close to the end of the parade. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun, though. We saw a lot of listeners. Christian, they actually knew my name this year.
They knew your name.
Like people would yell, they'd be like, "There's
Oh.
Lauren!" And like I was like, "Oh, they
did they
know
announce this?
who we are."
Very good. Did they know
No.
Jake?
I think some people did, right?
Jake, did they know you?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything. Maybe they did.
There was somebody I think that yelled for both of us.
Oh, possibly. The
Yeah.
music was really loud.
It was really loud, but the music was like our high point.
It
Everybody
was.
was dancing in the streets with us, and we would roll by. It was
Union's
fun.
when you turn on Union, that's where the party starts.
Oh, they were a lot
Yeah.
of fun. In fact, it drove Ryan at night to jump in
I
the
heard
pond.
our night guy Ryan dove into the pond in
didn't-
front of the Glamorgan Castle.
Yeah, he didn't dive. He like jumped in feet first and didn't realize it was like 2 feet deep.
No, he landed on his butt. He cannonballed.
Hard.
Yeah.
He cannonballed it.
Beautiful day.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
722. Good morning to you. Hey, for those of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X like you can every day from 7 to 10, do yourself a favor. You can win a prize today. Guess what? Shocking. A African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. You could drive to Port Clinton. Drive through there, get some food, feed the animals. We found out yesterday from Lauren, $10 get you a
Camel ride. Yep.
who doesn't want to ride a camel? $10, that's well spent.
I actually have ridden a camel.
Where did this even where did the opportunity even present itself?
We were in California visiting family
And they had camel rides?
at their zoo. Yeah, in San Diego.
I was like, did you spend time in Egypt that I don't know about this?
No, I mean, this was...
How you even get up on a damn camel?
They have a mounting block that you walk up, like that's stairs. And then they had like a saddle on it that had... It was almost like a square so that it would keep you like centered up between the humps.
Very cool. I've not rode a camel. If I ever did now, the camel would probably die. But you ever ride a camel, Jake?
Yeah.
I should have known. Should have known.
Well, I mean, he wanted to be a part of...
I'd love to. All right.
Not the circus. It was carnivals, right? Or was it circus?
Circus.
Yeah, so of course he's ridden a camel. I think you used to be able to do it at Ringling Brothers, too.
Where did you ride a camel?
Columbus Zoo.
See?
Another zoo.
Yeah.
I didn't know they gave animal rides at zoos. Just like you look at it and you move on.
Well, I think they have to have a camel. But yeah.
Man, did you have fun?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very like, well, now that we have a horse and I've ridden horses, it's actually very much so like that, only a lot higher.
Yeah.
All right. So Jake, and I'm the only one in this room that has not ridden a camel.
Christian, you need to ride a camel.
I get no. A camel does not want my big ass on it.
They're fine.
Oh Lord, that is funny. I'm alone on that. Has anyone else rode a camel and I just missed this one? Anyway, if you'd like to win a car pass to the African Safari Wildlife Park in Port Clinton, go over to our live video feed. It could be Facebook, YouTube, or X. Doesn't matter which one you do it. You do it, you're entered. And what's the word today, Lauren?
Oh, you put me on the spot. How about safari?
Safari.
I
Great
think that
word.
makes great sense.
Great word. Safari in the comments. Like the video, you're entered. We'll randomly select one of you at the end of the show. Text message. Both of my boys rode a camel at the African Safari Wildlife Park.
See?
$20 well spent.
Yeah, it's a core memory.
Mark that on the list. Jake has ridden a camel. You know what? Yeah, that probably should go on his list. Where's my Jake list? There we go. Oh, no one deleted it yet. Thank God. The biggest travesties.
Well,
in this
didn't you
place.
name it Christians Do Not Delete?
It's called Jake Facts Do Not Delete.
Okay, I knew Do Not
That's
Delete was
literally
on
what
there.
It's called. Jake rode a camel. In case you're wondering, I always like to recap while we have a second here. Let me just hit the old save button.
Oh, here you go, Chris. Good morning. Yes, my daughter and I. Oh, where'd it go? My daughter and I have ridden a camel at some little side carnival. I think it was $10 there too. And then Olivia said, I've ridden lots of camels. Columbus Zoo, Cleveland Zoo, Ringling Brothers Circus, and Ringling Brothers used to do elephant rides too back in the day. I remember that because I think we did that too.
Yes, someone said Living Treasures, text message, Living Treasures Wild Animal Park in Newcastle. Wow, text message. You can ride camels at the Cleveland Zoo.
See, Emily wants to know, Jake, the camel that you rode, was it one hump or two?
I don't remember. Probably one.
Jake.
It was like 2 years ago. I wasn't counting the humps.
It was only 2 years ago?
Well, my first thought was, okay, Camel, how many humps do you got? Everybody
wants
more-
a 2-humped camel because of Sally's song.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know anything. I've never heard of Sally's song.
You've never heard Sally the camel has 2 humps?
No.
Oh, my.
Have you heard of Jake?
No,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Where is it from?
Go to YouTube.
She made it up.
Well, I mean, like, is it like an old kid
I mean,
song?
I don't know. We used to sing it at like,
When you were a kid?
yeah.
Never heard of it. Sally the Hump Camel? What's it called?
What? Sally the camel has 2 humps.
That's the name of the song?
It's Sally the camel, I think.
Has two hump song.
Yeah.
Is there any cursing in this?
No, Mike, no.
Hey, listen, I don't know.
What do you think I was listening to when I was like 8? Not cursing.
Hold on. Ad.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe you've never heard of this song.
Is this it? Oh, I gotta unmute it probably, huh?
Yeah.
Stuff.
Well, it starts. It counts down.
You're dancing like every aunt at a wedding. Every aunt at a wedding.
No, I feel like
Every
that's
white
this.
aunt.
I feel
White
like
aunt from the wedding.
it's the toe tap and the snap at the wedding.
Why do the humps keep going down?
I don't remember. I think it was just a counting song. No.
Never heard of it. Never heard that in my life. What, this baby TV YouTube page has 2.3 million subscribers?
See, and Cassandra on Facebook said, Lauren, I'm with you. Sally the camel, we sang this in kindergarten.
Ah.
See.
Text messages. I've ridden many camels. They had many toes.
Funny.
So ride, Sally, ride. The text message. I remember the Sally the Camel song from Barney.
Oh, yeah. Barney for sure would get to this song.
There used to be an elephant farm in Canton South. Speaking of elephants, get the hell out.
What? That's true. That's kind of amazing. I mean, what else is Canton? I mean, no offense to anybody living in Canton South, but I mean, they've got their claim to fame is we had an elephant farm in Ohio, specifically in Canton South.
I guess there was. They put an article. There was, or not anymore. I guess there was some. There were some elephants in Canton. The Stark Mama, actually, where the elephants roamed.
Aw, why don't we have them anymore?
There's probably a lot of upkeep. I don't know what happened. I don't know what all comes with taking care of
I wonder if Michael Jackson ever had elephants.
No, but Mike Tyson lived in Southington and had tigers.
I did know that. Isn't that why in The Hangover he had a
Probably.
Yeah.
Sally the camel has no humps because Sally is a horse.
That's right. That is how the song ends.
So Sally goes from a 5-hump camel to a horse.
Yeah.
What kind of psychedelic drugs was this guy on that wrote this song?
He used our imagination as children.
Sally the Camel song was my jam. It's from Barney.
Yep.
I rode a camel at the Streetsboro Renaissance Fair. I remember the Chester Cheetah song that we sang for warm-ups in choir in elementary. Deano Brothers Elephant Farm. Someone knew about it.
See?
That song will be stuck in my head all day now.
I'm sorry.
The end is the best part. Sally the camel has no humps because Sally is a horse.
Yeah. It's been a while since I heard this song. I knew it would come back to me, but I mean, I remember that. I even remember my kids like watching Barney and, well, not my son. My son had a sick, like, aversion to Barney. I would put it on and he would scream.
Like he didn't like that.
Oh, he hated Barney. I mean, I would hand him like Barney stuffed animals that we had from my daughter and he would throw them. He didn't want anything to do with that dinosaur. Nothing. He was a Blue's Clues man.
I was going to say, was he a SpongeBob?
Yes, he was that too. But when he was really, really little, he loved Blue. We watched Blue's Big Musical probably 1,000 times during his childhood.
Blue's Big Musical.
Yeah, it's
See, I
should introduce Jimmy. It's really good. It's wholesome too.
I don't know what he's gonna like. I don't know what's cool in 2023 for kids.
Actually, that last week I sang "Mail
It's
Time" to Keller at the front desk.
still that Bluey thing? Is Bluey still?
Bluey's big. Bluey's big. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, what you guys, what are the TV shows that, like, toddlers or whatever, babies watch now? Now, not like, back when you were a kid. I'm talking like if you have a kid right now, it's like a year old or something, what are they watching? Is it just Bluey?
No, there's Bluey and
Is that the name of the
oh,
show?
yeah.
Bluey?
hmm I'm trying to remember what the other ones is. My daughter babysits.
My nephews are all, like, now in, like, 7th, 8th grade or in high school. I know they were SpongeBob.
Oh, for sure. Somebody text, "What's your favorite SpongeBob episode?" Jake, was this you?
Oh.
Okay.
Sally got all kinds of humps. Okay. Oh,
No, that was
no.
me. Don't know it.
I don't blame your son. I couldn't stand Barney either. Bluey times 10,000. It's called Blippi on the
Blippi.
text line.
Yep.
What's your guys' favorite SpongeBob episode? Miss Rachel. What's Miss Rachel? Oh, is that what the people watch?
Yeah, I think
Daniel Tiger.
Yeah, I know Daniel Tiger.
Kids love the Miss Rachel show.
Yeah.
Hopefully Jimmy likes ESPN. Will it have anything to do with it? Another one, apparently Miss Rachel is everything. My 3-year-old watches Coco Melon,
Oh, yeah, that's another one.
Gabby's Dollhouse, and Blippi.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wubsy,
Oh.
wubsy, wubsy, wow, wow.
Oh, yeah. Wow, wow, wubs, wubsy, wubbly, wow, wow.
Bluey,
Yep.
Coco Melon, Miss Rachel, Bluey. We even watch it when our toddler isn't with us.
Hey, my kids are 15 and 17, and on vacation, we walked into the family room, and they were
There you go. So apparently,
still works. It's effective.
I don't know who Miss Rachel is, but apparently she seems to be very popular.
Yeah.
7:33. We're late as always. Here's
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Cleveland Guardians and Dodgers game was suspended last night due to rain with the score of 3-1 Dodgers in the third inning. Game will resume today at 12:10 p.m.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Cleveland Guardians and Dodgers game was suspended last night due to rain with the score 3-1 Dodgers in the third inning. The game will resume today at 12:10 p.m. After that, the Guardians will play the Dodgers again at Progressive Field at 3:10 p.m. Gavin Williams will pitch that game. The Guardians are currently 4.5 games behind the Twins in the AL Central. And the Akron Rubber Ducks lost to Altoona last night 8-1. They fall to 56-60 on the season. They'll play Altoona again tonight, 6 o'clock as first pitch. That's a look at sports right here on Q92. Got 12 guns spread out in every room, even the bathroom, and a doormat that says heavily armed, easily pissed. It's a deterrent.
Okay, but are you being followed by somebody? Are they
You are ready to go, sir.
Are they looking for you?
Yeah, you are a huge drug dealer. Like you are one of the main ones.
No, I just like see him like in the bathroom, going to the bathroom, and he hears something, and all of a sudden he's like reaching down into the magazine rack and pulling out a gun.
I'd like to thank Scarface for checking in. My daughter has a pit bull mastiff dog. No one enters.
Yeah.
I got an AR-15 and a Rottweiler. Both of the Rottweiler. That's another one. Let me see. 3 labs. One has the deepest, loudest bark. Will scare absolutely anyone.
Yeah.
My sister keeps an axe in her car for safety. Again, with the old school weaponry.
You know what? I'm okay with the axe in the car though, because that could actually help you in a multitude of other situations, like in an accident situation. It could.
If I'm going on a date with a girl, and I get in the car and there's an axe, I'm probably done.
You're like, well, it's been real.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you have an axe.
I'll text you. I really got to go to the bathroom.
Were they out of pepper spray? Like, seriously? As much as I love hearing when everyone has to protect themselves, it makes you wonder what kind of people live beside you. People with swords.
Yeah.
Guy with the Japanese katana. I've also got 5 pits.
Wow.
5. The puppy chow you must go through. I have cameras and axe by the Another axe by the door. Glock 9mm by the bed. I carry a Hellcat 9mm. This chick has my CCW.
Okay,
Again, I am so surprised by the amount of swords and axes.
here's my thing.
I think more of you have those than guns.
What do you all do when you and your wife are like, we're going to have, the other couples in the neighborhood over for card night, or we're going to host a party for your kids' birthdays and stuff? Is it like, do you guys go do like a house sweep and like you have a bag that you just like all the weapons go into? Like, how do you, when you have company? Like, I wouldn't, like, it's one thing to have them in the house and to educate your kids on how to operate them and like gun safety and all that kind of stuff. It's a whole nother thing to have someone else's kids in your house that may not have that education. You know what I mean?
I am just absolutely shocked.
So like, I would hope that you like put it away real quick, and then when they leave, and be like, get the weapons bag and put them back out. That's fine.
No idea you guys had this much weaponry. Text message. Also, I take karate classes. I'm a white belt. All right.
Well, you keep at it. Move up that color belt rank.
That is impressive.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
$7:38 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here hanging out with you. Still to come this hour, a pair of tickets to go see the Stark County Fairs Demo Derby. That sounds fun to you, and it should. I'm giving that away this hour. 8 o'clock hour. We got Luke Combs tickets to give away. End of the 8 o'clock hour. We talk about Latino Fest coming to Canton. 9 o'clock hour. We're discussing an event coming up with our friends at Conquest. And if you'd like to win yourself a 6-person African-inspired wildlife park VIP car pass, all you got to do is head on over to our live video stream of the morning show on Facebook, YouTube, or on X. Doesn't matter which one you go to. Click the like button, Safari in the comments. You're entered. We randomly select one of you at the end of the show. In a roundabout way, I got my debit card back yesterday.
Finally?
Yeah,
How long did you go without?
More than 10 days.
Oh my.
I decided to call.
Yeah.
Because it had been past 7 to 10 business days. So you know, my card was hacked while I was in City on vacation. I'm like, we'll issue you a new card in 7 to 10 business days. So it had passed. I was like, I don't have my new debit card. Life's been a bit inconvenient. Like my Peacock got shut off, my Netflix got shut off. All my streamings were like one by one because they're all connected. You don't know how much stuff is connected to your card until that happens.
Oh no, like all your auto subscriptions,
anything.
auto renewals.
Peacock, my Apple, like all that stuff. Hulu.
I'm getting
YouTube
it now,
TV, DoorDash,
yeah,
Amazon.
You're like, gosh, you're hungry.
When I was done, I literally spent an hour and a half
redoing everything.
Yeah. Changing my card information.
That happened to me. Like everybody was angry in our house, and my card had been reissued. This was when it got hacked last year. And of course, when I went to go order it, like my Google Pay was hooked to my old account.
Yep.
So like I couldn't even complete our food transaction until I updated. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so mad. I'm so hungry.
It was funny though. I called like, oh well, we'll transfer you to the blah blah department. They'll be able to tell you. They're like, I don't know if you know this though. It's like, they're like we could issue cards at any of our branches again then. No, I didn't know that. I probably would have come down. Well, I guess they stopped. She said they stopped.
Just in this period of time since you lost your car and then.
I don't know when they started again, but I knew they weren't doing it again.
I was like, man, that's bad luck.
We actually started issuing cards again here in the branch. Like, do you know where this one is? Like, yeah, it's like a 2-minute drive.
I'll walk right now.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes. I'm here. They transfer me, and I talked to this lady, and I give her the information. She looked at my stuff. And like, oh boy. I'm like, oh. She goes, this has been happening a lot. It's funny because I'm in Canada. She goes, I got screamed at so bad by a man from Massillon today. I was like, I know, Massillon. Yeah, Massillon. Yeah.
Right.
She's like, they're not communicating with us. She's like, you were never even issued a new card. It's like, what?
You've waited all this time and they didn't even
I
start
was
the
like,
process.
the lady told me we're issuing you. She's like, I believe you. She's like, again, I was yelled at very, very loudly by a man from Maslin this exact thing. She's like, they did not even issue you a new card. She's like, did you get a debit card in the mail right before you left for vacation? I was like, well, yeah, but I didn't order one. I didn't need one. I wasn't expiring for 2 more years.
They do that sometimes though, like if they feel
Well,
like there's been a security issue.
They changed. My bank changed from Visa to Master.
Oh, well then they had to, yeah.
Never thought about it because when it happened, I tried to hook it up and it said you can't. How much time has passed? You can't. It's like, oh, but I can. You still have it. I can turn it back on. Okay, so we're gonna shred it because we figured it was dead now because everything's dead. And luckily she turned it on, got everything fixed. So I'm good to go now. But man, they never even issued me a new card. They never even issued it. Like,
I have a temper.
Been sitting around like an idiot.
Yeah.
Using like my credit card for stuff. You know what I mean? It's like unbelievable.
Someone just guessed exactly where you've been.
And they say we'll send you another one in about 7 to 10 business days. Nope.
Look at the next one.
I'm guessing you have blank bank because the same thing happened to me. The exact same thing. I do. Are you the guy from Maslin that yelled at her yesterday? She was a nice lady. She was a very nice lady.
Listen, I have a hard time with that because, like, you get so frustrated, and you know that the person on the other end of the phone would probably be just as frustrated as you.
Yeah, and they
so
didn't
like
do
you're
it.
Exactly. Yeah. You're trying to like control your rage, knowing that individual person that you're speaking to, it's not actually their fault.
No.
I always feel bad. But
another text that identified the bank that I use very easily. Apparently, this is nothing new to you guys. Yeah. Why are we all using them then?
Right. I was just gonna say that. I have no issues. I love my bank.
This is the most problem I've ever had with mine. I've never had. And then 3 weeks later, they sent me 7 new cards.
Oh my gosh.
What is going on?
They probably called in and like ripped them a new one, and they were like, "Get a card out, stat." And like everybody initiated a new card for him.
Oh man, no, I'm not the guy from Maslin. All right, well, that's crazy. The exact same thing happened to you. You got hacked. They said we're issuing a new card, and they never even issued it. And that was my life yesterday. But the good thing is it's done. It's fixed. I got my new card. I think all my stuff's fixed.
You'll find out.
Oh no, you know it wasn't. It's so funny. Jamie took my car to go pick up the daughter from physical therapy yesterday. She thought nice, even though it was raining all day, to go get my car washed because I have the membership. It's suspended because it's hooked up to my car.
Of course, they couldn't drop your.
They had to back
out of
they had to back out of the car wash because it wouldn't go through.
My.
They were so embarrassed. I was like, first of all, I was like, thank you. I was like, you not see the weather? I was like, why were you going to go? Well, it wasn't raining then, and I was going to put it in the garage and like surprise you in the morning. We're going to vacuum it out, and like I was like, that's very sweet. Like, but it's raining.
Right, and it's going to be raining tomorrow.
But I lived in Alliance for like 5 years. Everyone knows I lived across the street from a car wash on Union. Loved those people. The nicest people ever owned that car wash. And I watched more people wash their car in a rainstorm. Blew my mind.
Those are the ones that raise an eyebrow. I'm like, what are you washing away, sir?
Be middle. Oh my God. Those are the cards I got. You just sent in all 7 of your cards. I got 2 of them.
Oh my
You really
gosh.
did. Well, I'll tell you what. Like a little bit of a new, I just joined a new group.
Yeah, you guys need to have a group. Maybe you can start a Facebook support group.
All I'm saying is I'm not going to say the name of the bank.
Other people know, though.
But if you belong to that bank and you ever get hacked and they say we're sending you a new card, just go to the branch.
Yep.
They'll get you a new card at the branch. They're not going to send you a new card. And when they do, if you're like that person, there'll be 17 of them. Oh, man. I woke up to about 50 text messages for me to add the OTP security code from someone trying to hack my account.
Oh, thank God for the OTP.
I will say that my bank signed for text alert.
Yeah.
And I got that alert right away.
Oh, yeah.
And the second I clicked that wasn't me, they did block the card.
No, that's wonderful. I mean, like, we've been on the road, and not that anybody hacked our card. I will say our bank is really good at letting us know when they think something could be wrong. And while it's convenient, it's also annoying. It's like we were on vacation 2 years ago and my card didn't work. It got declined. And
Yeah.
they called me a few minutes later and they're like, "We noticed that you're trying to make a purchase from out of state. Is this actually you?" And I'm like, "Yes."
They
Yes,
give you an
it
option.
is.
Yeah, for mine, I get a text. You have to reply yes or no.
Well, this was probably before that because it was a couple years ago.
Oh, they just shut it down.
They just shut it down. So now they have a thing where you can actually log on to your online banking and say, "I'm going to be out of town from this state to this state," so that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I had an option because I've had it before. And they're like, "Yeah, that's me." They
Yeah.
go, "Okay, your card's fine." Second you click no, card's
Finished.
done.
Yeah.
And they don't send you a new one. Oh. Speaking of banks, how would you like to go to the Stark County Fair for their demo derby?
What does that have to do with a bank?
This sounded good. We want a pair of tickets to give away right now. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. You're going to be at the demo derby at the Stark County Fair on Monday, September 4th. Caller 10. Good luck. Fair price. Listen to this. More than 14 million Americans age 50 and over actively play video games. Actively
It
play
just
video
plays
games.
into how you think the retirement community is going to look here shortly.
40 million Americans.
I believe it.
50 and over. And think about that. They play video games. How about that? They found that in the study, they found that 3/4 of gamers age 50 plus play weekly, with 4 in 10 playing daily. Among gamers age 60 and above, 43% play video games every day.
What do you think they're playing?
I gotta imagine.
Tetris?
Well, you know what? Some of these. Listen, if you grew up a gamer, you stay.
Yeah, I would
I'm
think
not
some of
saying-
them Mario, because
I'm
that's
not
like
saying you don't go back and play the classics that you grew up with, because why wouldn't you?
right.
But I think what a misconception might be is that everyone thinks they're all just playing Nintendo and Sega.
Right.
I don't know. Because I'm
What do you think they're getting at the Atari?
going way back now.
We have
Go on.
one.
You're
And it
going way
works.
back now. Listen, I have PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every one of them works.
Yeah.
All of them work. My brother has like Sega Genesis, Sega CD. He has Dreamcast.
Oh, I love the
Uh,
Dreamcast. That was my favorite machine.
But and I've done the rant a couple times on this show. I've told you, like, nursing homes are going to be different. You're going to have to have video games at the nursing homes because Pop and Mama, when they go, I'm telling you, you're going to have people in their 60s playing Call of Duty. People in their 70s playing Call of Duty.
GTA.
Now playing it a little slower, but you know what I mean? But they're going to be playing those games. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in my 40s. I play video games. Your husband plays video games in his 40s.
Yeah, he's in stories.
He plays video games.
Mhm.
I don't see myself.
Like, not super often. Most of the time now, he's playing, like, with my son. You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like, my
but-
son will
but
come
he'll
and get him
play.
and be like, "Hey, Dad, let's..."
Yeah. But he's not like, what is this contraption? He's
Oh, gosh, no.
like, let's go. Let's
Yeah.
play. I mean, I see myself playing with my son. Now, I will. What a lot of you said is true. The video games have decreased since the birth of the child. But don't forget, he needs a lot of attention right now. There'll be a time where he begins to do his own thing.
Of course.
Then I shall return to my normal programming.
Right.
But I mean, that many, 40 million Americans over 50 actively playing video games.
Q92.
All right, it's getting warm and muggy through your Thursday. Upper 80s to near 90 degrees for your high. Widely scattered storm here and there. Overnight, more scattered thunderstorms, some with heavy rain, a low near 71. I am Mark J. Weather. Have a great Thursday.
reminds me, for some reason, of Charlotte's Web.
That was a really
Because
sad
one of the
movie.
words that the spider Charlotte wrote was terrific.
Aw.
That pig's terrific.
I remember reading the book in school and being really sad.
Oh, it was the cartoon that got me.
Super bummed out. You mean
Cartoon
the
got
movie?
me, yeah.
Yeah.
Charlotte died.
I don't think I don't think I watched it after I read the book. I was like, this is too much.
Oh,
My little fourth grade heart couldn't take it.
they were gonna give the pig was gonna be killed.
I know.
And thank God the spider came up with a plan to write words on her web. And they couldn't kill the pig because, well, it was terrific.
I mean, the amount of ingenuity that happened in that barnyard.
Man, those are some smart ass animals and spiders.
Yeah.
They did a hell of a job.
I wonder if things like that happen at African Safari Wildlife.
They
Parks
could.
behind the
They
scenes.
could all talk and help each other, but I don't think. I think you're fine. I don't think those animals go there to be slaughtered and eaten.
No,
They're
but I'm
there to
saying, like,
eat food.
you know, Gilbert's is struggling with his relationship, like they talk, you know.
Gilbert?
Yeah, maybe there's a Gilbert animal
Oh.
out there. Like I'm saying, that's one of their
You
names.
remember the pig's name, right?
Oh, Hamlet? No, I don't know.
Hamlet. You remember the pig Caesar? Jake, you ever hear of Charlotte's Web? Always curious.
I have.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That deserves something.
All right, there we go.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You read it or saw the movie?
Saw the movie. I think.
Now they made a new one. Did you see the original?
I don't know. I probably.
That's okay.
I'm guessing
I
you
think
did
we
it.
watched it in school because you were supposed to read the book.
Oh, okay, maybe.
I
Yeah.
don't think I did, but
okay.
It was sad.
It was very sad. It was heavy.
Charlotte gave no F stuff. You remember? She's like, I'm going to die now, Wilbur. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
What?
she was a brave little soul.
I have to die. It's time to die. Bye, Wilbur. I was like, Jesus.
Oh, she was like proper.
Like, Charlotte, don't go. I remember.
Oh, it was very, very sad.
She cried. Then all of a sudden, Charlotte's babies came down on their web.
Yeah.
And they introduced themselves to Wilbur, and they lived happily ever after.
I know.
I think.
I mean, I had an ending, but it was a struggle.
Zuckerman's famous pig.
I remember in fourth.
I know. What are you possibly going to steal?
Who is this?
Hello, this is Jody.
Jody, where are we calling from this morning?
I'm in New Philly.
All right. Congratulations. You're calling number 10. You're going to see the demo derby.
All right.
Congrats. Jody, you're headed to the Stark County Fair to take in the Demo Derby on Monday, September
4th at 4:30. Tell everybody your favorite station that's sending you to the Derby.
Q92.
Let me see if this page ever got back to us.
It's Nicolina, your midday diva, and you need to join us today for Downtown with the Diva.
Featuring Stark Flavor
Every single Thursday at 11 a.m. We're going to give you some weekend plans.
and an amazing local giveaway.
We'll see you at 11.
I told her it was going to be on YouTube, and she sent out. How long ago was it that lady was talking to us about veteran services?
A week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
She just emailed me for the link. I told her at the end of that it would be available within 24 hours on our YouTube channel.
That was the lady that the audio part.
Because she didn't do things right on her end.
Yeah. It was really bad. It was definitely whatever they were doing.
I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in medication, in one medication. Rage room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, rage room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road, and I got to go around them, and I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a side.
Imagine Dragons. But
Right here on today's hit music. Q92 coming up on the 8 o'clock hour. Now, in the 8 o'clock hour, we mentioned this already, that there is a pre-sale for Luke Combs at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati next August. It's going to start today at 10.
No, noon.
Noon. It starts with Fast Car.
What?
Is that the promo code?
It is, but you've got to go to lukecombs.com first. Yeah. It runs from noon today until 10 p.m. tonight. This is your chance to beat the box office for his show that is coming up in Cincinnati. I should say shows, because it's a 2-night event, at Paycor Stadium. So you're going to want to go over to at noon today. This is a good lunch break activity. Go to lukecombs.com. Go to the ticket link. Type in the term Fast Car and get your tickets before they go on sale to the general public. You're welcome.
And we have a pair of tickets we're giving away next hour, in the 8 o'clock hour. So we listen to the cue to call to win those, okay? Do that. Someone text, I can hear you on the YouTube channel. Oh, is that like when we're not on the air you can hear us? Is that what you're saying, Jake? What are you doing over there?
Well, for some reason, I just found out Lawrence was unmuted. So Lawrence's mic was unmuted, and I didn't know that until just now. So I don't know why, 'cause I had it muted.
She was swearing so much.
I had it muted. I don't know what happened.
Oh, man. Well, thank you for that heads up.
Yes,
I thought,
you.
Yeah, gotcha. Traffic, always fun. Traffic alert, 77 south at the Dover exit. Stand still. There's some construction, but suspected accident as well from the rain. Don't know if it's an accident or not. There is construction there, but 77 south at the Dover exit, pretty much a standstill. That sounds fun. Oh, someone, Jake, that person apologized for narking on you. Yeah, sorry, Jake.
Oh, it's fine. We'd rather know. I mean, like I said, we don't usually say anything we're really kind of boring when the mic goes off.
Oh, because there are all things to do when the music's playing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've got other stuff that we're working on. Like, case in point, I spent the last break. I had to run to the restroom, but trying to break into the front office because the key won't work.
Never locked that, by the way.
There's nothing to steal in there.
Why?
Literally nothing.
Just why would you lock that? That is an unneeded lock of a room.
Well, so here's the thing, too. We had an old school key that was probably original to the lock. It would slide in there. I could get that thing unlocked. No problem. Someone took it, had a copy made, put the copy in the secret spot. And the copy, I cannot get it to work. And I know it's not just me because I watched Keller struggle with it for 5 minutes the other day.
Yes. Well, we'll see what happens with that. But whoever locked it, you're a poo-poo head.
Yeah.
Q92.
W.
How is the world not talking about this more? How is every show, whether you're sports talk, wacky FM morning show, news talk, farm talk, NPR, smooth jazz, I don't know, whatever it is you're talking about, why was yesterday the only thing people were talking about not the Navy pilot testifying under oath in front of our government that basically there are UFOs? Not basically, he claims there are. And mind you, he's under oath. Now, have people probably lied under oath? Probably, but that's really far to take it for a lie. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's really far to take it to go, I'm going to sit in front of Congress for a joke or just for poops and giggles. This guy was speaking yesterday. I mean, I've known there's aliens. You can't tell me that out of all the planets and all the universes and all the solar systems, we are the only one that has living beings. And people tell me, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Like, does that make sense? Does that really make sense?
Well, I mean, it's been long known that like the Navy and the Air Force, I mean, different branches of military have had video that they have actually released of things that they believe could be UFOs.
Yeah. What do they call them now? UABs, they call them, or something else? They call it. They have a new name they call them. I mean, this is the clip of him telling you. I mean, it's right here.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
I don't know what a skiff is, but that's where they'd have to talk. Someone Google skiff.
I'm on it.
I assume that means like in private, away from everybody else. You know what I mean? Maybe in a padded room. .803 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian here with you. Lauren, Jake hanging out on the radio, streaming at Q92radio.com. And, of course, you can watch along on YouTube, Facebook, and on X. Thanks for having us on any way you're checking us out. We appreciate you guys joining us here on your Thursday morning. This hour, Luke Combs tickets to give away. Be listening for that. Hear that cue to call. Be caller number 10, and you'll have tickets to one of the biggest shows of the year in 2024 at Paycor Stadium in the Natty. This is for the Saturday show, August 3rd. In case you're wondering, it starts at 5:45.
Well,
it says right here on the show.
There's like three other bands playing before him. So you've got to start early. So you can,
4.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
On each night's different, but I feel like Saturday night, I love that lineup.
The only one I know out of these, but I'm a fan of, is Mitchell Tenpenny. I'm a fan of his.
Yeah, he's good.
Good stuff. Jordan Davis, Drew Parker, and Colby Acuff will all be there, or says they'll be there. And that's a lot.
You don't like Jordan
4
Davis?
openers? I never heard of him. I like Mitchell Tenpenny.
He's got a song right now that literally every time that I hear it, I bawl my eyes out. And it's called Next Thing You Know.
Oh. Is it like that Christmas song, something about new shoes or red shoes? What's that Christmas song?
The Christmas shoes?
Yeah.
Sure, I need to buy. My mom doesn't have much time. Yeah. No. Next Thing You Know is like it takes you through the evolution of your life. Actually, if you go home and hold Jimmy and listen to it, I bet you cry too.
I don't know. I mean,
we're at the tail end of that song.
You are at the tail end of it?
Yeah, because it goes through like you finding that perfect person, you moving in together, then you have a child together, and they're calling you dad. You've never heard anybody call you dad before, and you take the drive home slow, and then it talks about your kids wanting to go off to college, which is where we're at now, and then you finally reconnect with your wife and find out that you're more in love with her than you've ever been, and you raise your grandkids together. Like it's a song about
life.
Yeah, evolution of life.
It's about life.
I mean, I played it for Tony, and I got him right in the feels. Now, to be fair, first of all, he hates country music. Second of all, we were on vacation, and he had a couple drinks. So, when you hear a song like that, your daughter's about to be a senior in high school, and you've just been talking about colleges, and you play it for someone like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he clearly had the disadvantage.
Yeah, that's true. Real quick, I want to read this text because I'd like everyone to hear it. Is the radio station rule still you cannot win another prize for more than 30 days? Yes, with a capital Y, capital E, capital S. Checking because I won a couple weeks ago, but I would really love to see Luke Combs and tickets if I could. Yes, if you win a prize on this radio station, you have to wait 30 days before you're eligible to win again. I'm sure you would love to win all the prizes, and I understand your take, but we don't want the same people winning every prize.
We want to give a chance for the most listeners to be able to win over the course of a month.
Yeah.
So, but I will give you some insider information. I wouldn't freak out if you can't call in for this, Beat the Box Office, because it's possible we'll be doing it again closer to the show.
Yes. But I would just like to reiterate, if you win something on Q92, it has to be 30 days before you can win again.
And they really cracked down on that. So if you've gotten through and I've asked you if you've won anything, that's fine.
The reins have been tightened on that. It's not a loose rule anymore. So if you win something, that's awesome. Congrats. All you got to do is wait 30 days, and you can win again.
Yeah.
You're talking about songs for your kid. There's only one song I need to play for my son.
Now, Dad, this is a very sensitive subject.
Oh, my God. This is so appropriate because it reminds me of Austin Powers. Because he looks so much like his dad. This is you and Jimmy.
This is the only one I need to play with my son. And Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you. Come on.
The first time the doctor placed you in my arms, I knew I'd be dead before I let you meet.
This will get you in the feels way more than that song you're talking about.
No. Be man enough.
It's probably men sobbing right now.
And be standing up from the hospital that first night. Took an hour just to get the car seat in right. People fast got me kind of upset. Got you home safe, placed you in your bassinet.
This is way more emotional.
Think one wink I slept as I slipped out my bed to your crib. I crept
to the crib.
Gently felt my heart melt because I knew I loved you more than life itself. Into my knees.
I just remember Mini Me going,
can't beat
you
that.
complete me. Like,
you can't beat that.
Discipline too. I pledge my life to you.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
That's the best father-son song of all time.
Mm-hmm.
It's the GOAT. It's the GOAT. It can make you cry at the same time. You want to two-step a little bit.
Building castles in the
Jake, you ever hear this song?
No.
oh my gosh.
You know who Will Smith is?
I know Will Smith.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Fair
I would figure he would know that at least. Yes.
There you go.
Men in Black seems more like up his
You
alley.
ever see Men in Black?
I don't believe so.
But you know the
I
song.
know of it.
You ever see Bad Boys?
No.
Independence Day?
No.
Why you do that? I try to be
what else was he in?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Do you ever
Yeah, I know
watch?
that one.
Okay.
Okay, that's him. That's him.
I will always do everything I can. Show you how to be a man. Dignity, integrity, honoring. I don't mind if you lose, long as you came with it. And you can cry. Ain't no shame in it.
He tells you can cry. He literally tells you it's okay to cry. Thank you, William Smith. Thank you very much. It's 8:09. Again, coming up, Luke Combs tickets coming up. We're going to be talking about Latino Fest coming to Canton. That's towards the end of the hour right now. Olivia Rodrigo and Vampire on Q. Someone coming to Jake's defense, and I welcome it. I will read it. Don't listen to the haters, first of all.
Shout out to all the haters. We probably wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for them hating.
It's true. If your woman is good with you calling her queen, that's all that matters. Be her king. Christian and Lauren are probably okay with her calling her husband daddy or Christian being called daddy.
In the history of our relationship, I have never called my husband daddy.
You should call him that today. Text him. Text him. How's
He
everything?
would be like, what the?
I want you to text him right now. How's everything at home, daddy?
Okay, I'm doing it right now.
And then we'll see what he sends back. Probably you're sleeping on the couch tonight. That's probably what you'll get sent back. So, you know what? I'll text my fiance. How are you? Good morning, my queen. See what happens. Good morning. I'll even do the queen emoji. Good morning, queen. There, I don't know if I want to show her. Oh, shoot. What'd I do? I want to cover that. I don't know if you can see on the camera. There it is. Good morning, queen.
Okay, hold on.
Good morning, queen. Let's see. I'm going to use the Jake.
Jake
theory.
I said.
Did you let it be known that you're joking, or did you just put it?
I literally put. Oh, hold on. I gotta. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Careful. His number's not on there, is it?
No.
All right.
It says, "Good morning. How was your day so far, Daddy?"
I'm putting "Good morning, my queen" with the queen emoji.
He hasn't seen it yet.
All right, just texted. Jake, you want to text Star? Good morning, my queen.
She's used to it.
Well, still want to see how she reacts. Let's see if we all get back.
Okay.
I mean, I can't really because I already told her the story, so
I
ruined it.
Jake, you got to learn about radio.
Wah, wah.
We use them as props. The people we love.
I'm learning.
I got a response.
We use them for content. All right.
He literally just said, "Daddy," with a question mark.
Daddy.
I
I got a response from the fiance, but she I think she gets either is listening or knows what's going on. She wrote back, "Good morning, Zaddy," which is what girls say, Zaddy instead of daddy.
Daddy.
So I got that back. I was hoping for what are you talking about?
Well, Tony didn't know what I was talking about, but I think he caught on because then I got back. I know what you're doing now. Don't ever call me that again.
Yeah, fair. That's fair, Tony. That's very fair. Anyone got a crazy work story or something their boss asked them to do? I don't want to get names or nothing. I'm not trying to get anyone sued but anyone got any weird requests from their job that made you go, what? I guess the closest thing I got, and I've told this story, I think, over the years a couple of times. I applied for summer help when I was going to YSU. Make some money on the side, some money off tuition.
Yeah.
They were like, I always wanted to work the parking decks. Because anytime I saw the parking decks, it was just some kid chilling with his phone or a book. Boop, hit the button, lower the gate, open. Frigo and Vampire right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It's 13 minutes after 8. Again, Luke Combs tickets coming up this hour. We'll be talking about Latino Fest coming to Canton. It's all coming up here on the show this hour on Q92. I spent the weekend in Plymouth, Indiana.
And that went how? I saw your lake picture.
It was a nice lake house. It was kind of fun to be just kind of like in a lake house environment more than I thought it would be. Just kind of be like, it's quiet. It was a nice lake in Indiana with all these beach houses around it. Wasn't a huge lake, but it was a good sized lake. And there were some, normal, summer lake houses. And then there were some that apparently, I don't know, Bezos lives in. Because I've seen some houses, I was like, that's a house? I thought that was a country club. Unbelievable how some people live life that I'll never know how to.
Oh, I know, right?
Some of those houses, I was like, man, everybody out in their pontoons and their kayaks. Unfortunately, our pontoon wouldn't start.
Oh, no.
That was the thing I was most excited for, was to go on the pond. I got on the pontoon. We had Jimmy ready to go, his first boat ride. Just sat there going, I'm not going on a boat ride, am I?
Can you just push us out into the water and give us paddles?
We'll make it back eventually, right? So that unfortunately didn't. But it was still a good time. Jimmy got to meet more of his family he hadn't met yet. It was good. Then driving back yesterday, I was in and out of these freaking thunderstorms the whole ride from Indiana to home. And I drove through some weather. I was like, there was times I was driving, I was the only one up.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there driving, honest to God, on 30 going, is that a funnel? Should I wake everyone or should I just hit the gas and get through this?
Right?
It was funny because I was the only one awake. Baby, everyone asleep. And I'm just looking up. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
What's that? And I know in New Philly and some places, they did have some funnel. No tornadoes, but they had some funnel.
Yeah,
clouds.
New Philadelphia, they spotted one yesterday.
Saw pics?
Yeah.
I was like, ooh. But I was dodging thunderstorms the whole way home. And some impressive ones. But fun time, fun getaway with the family. I really enjoy doing the family things now, and looking forward now.
Q92.
All right, it's getting warm and muggy through your Thursday. Upper 80s to near 90 degrees for your high. Widely scattered storm here and there. Overnight, more scattered thunderstorms, some with heavy rain, a low near 71. I am Mark J. Weather. Have a great Thursday.
Someone texted, you should have a large float next year with one of J&J's inflatables on it.
Oh, I would love
That'd
that.
be a killer float for
That'd
the
be
parade.
amazing.
Huh? That would be kind of nice.
Yeah, it would be.
But then you have to have people. Well, yeah. I'm gonna have to sign a waiver. Like, have people go down the slide during the parade, but then they fall off, get run over. Everyone's mad. You know what I mean? So, oh, you killed a kid. Okay, all right. Well,
Christian, injuries,
well,
one thing.
I'm sorry. We tried to have fun. Our bad.
Also, one other thing to add. I asked Jake if he played GTA.
Lauren made fun of me.
My Lord. You know how I drive, Christian.
Yes.
It wasn't that
It
bad.
was like he hopped off a controller and
I
took the
missed
wheel.
one turn. I didn't know. I thought you you told me Rite Aid was on my right. It was on my left.
Either way, you have eyeballs and you know where the driveway was, and he tried to take us back to get into Rite Aid. I saw my life flash before. I'm like, we're going to take out the Rite Aid sign if he tries this. He did hit the brakes, thank God.
I stopped. We're fine. We made it.
Wait. I'm not sure I understand what happened. You turned right where you can't turn?
No, he missed the driveways. You know when you go up Sawberg, how there's Rite Aid on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, so I told him to stop there to get more candy. And he was thinking it was on the right side of the street. And I'm like, I kept going, Jake, get over in the left lane. It's right there. Jake, over in the left lane. It's right there. And he still kept thinking.
8:20 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here hanging out with you. Luke Combs, tickets to give away. Be listening. That's coming up this hour. Going to be talking about Latino Fest coming to Canton. Coming up, Antonio Valdez going to be in studio with Joanna and Charmaine. They're going to be here talking about Latino Fest. Really cool event coming up in downtown Canton that you're going to want to be a part of. It'll be a good time. 9 o'clock hour. Our friends from Comquest going to be in here talking about an event that they have coming up as well. And if you'd like to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass, go to our live video feed of the morning show on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Click the like button and in the comments, put Safari. You'll be entered, and we're going to randomly pick one of you at the end of the show and hook you up with that. I saw a poll this morning, and I'm like, you ever read something and go, BS?
Yes, all the time.
BS. Like, who voted for that, you liars? 60% of people would accept a trip to space on the next space mission if offered.
I call total BS on that. There ain't no way 60% of people would be brave enough to climb on board something and blast off to space.
I'm not leaving Earth unless I have to.
My feet, I don't even like to jump, okay? Let alone do something like that.
So according to that, 6 out of 10. Let's make that, I would say, maybe 2 out of 10.
I don't like to fly in a regular airplane.
Hell, I don't. I don't like anything. But we're not meant to leave the Earth unless we have to. Now, if they were like, Christian, the Earth is going to explode, are you getting on?
Then
I'm probably
I'd weigh
getting
the
on.
pros and cons, yeah.
Even though I have no guarantee it's going to be any better in space. But other than that, I'm not leaving Earth. Send me your videos. I'll watch them on YouTube. It's
Right.
fine.
And I'll go, wow.
Would never, ever, for no reason, leave Earth.
I'm not an adventure seeker, okay? Unless we're talking about a hike or something.
Like
Then
I said,
I'm on board. But
Post your pics. I'll like them. But no way. So that's 2 of us. Jake, would you go on the if you were offered for free? Hey, you're going to go on the next space mission. Would you go?
No.
That's 0 for 3 right here. Screw your poll. Not literally. I'm just saying. There's no way. There's no way. Would any of you actually go to space if given the opportunity? Like, truly would? Oh, I totally would. Someone on the text line. You really would. You would just go to space. Leave Earth. Y'all are crazy.
no, I couldn't do it. I would have such bubble guts that morning. They'd be like, ma'am, you're not allowed to get on the or on the ship, whatever. Like, we can't be having this. I would be so nervous.
You know how hard it is to even leave Earth,
Have
let
you
alone
seen
come back
Apollo
in?
13? Have you not seen it?
One of my favorite movies.
Me too. Constellation, you're right.
Is amazing movie.
Yes.
Tom
I love
Hanks
it.
at his best.
Yes. And I've done it. The whole thumb at the moon. Remember that?
Yeah. How could you not?
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, then he talks about it with his son about how the door got stuck on what was that? Apollo 11? Apollo 12? Like, yeah, no.
Text message. That's a hell no for me. I ain't going.
Thank you.
Hell no, unless the Earth is doomed. On the sea, I'm doing a poll right now, and it's like 100% no. Well, one person. I would go if I didn't have enough to go through 3 weeks of intense training. You need to know how to.
Yeah. I mean, if there's an emergency, you're going to want to know where things are in this ship.
How to put on the suit.
Yeah, maybe some oxygen.
Without the suit, you kind of die and blow up. If it was like Futurama, yes. But we are not that advanced yet. No, we are not.
No, we're not.
Okay, so basically we have 2 people out of like 10 in our poll right now that say they would actually just, if they had a chance, just go on the next spaceship to space. Because like they're doing this whole like commercial. They want to do commercial space trips.
I know that, which is nuts. Chastity over on YouTube said, nope, I'm good. Thank you.
Seriously, if you were given the chance for free just to go on the next space trip, whether it was Elon Musk or NASA, would you go? I would, under no circumstances, do that for leisure.
Oh.
I would do it for survival, and I would have second thoughts the entire time.
Who would you want to fly you, NASA or Elon with SpaceX?
I would trust NASA more. The actual NASA scientists.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
NASA, overall, if you look at NASA, pretty good track record.
Sure, they did come up with that air filter for the 13 trip pretty quickly.
I mean, there's some pretty smart people that fixed that. And that was back in the 60s.
Yeah.
They figured that out. They figured out how to get rid of CO2, like carbon monoxide. They
built a filter out of spare parts on the ship.
Yes.
Yes, I know.
I mean, it's amazing. That was in the 60s.
What was his name?
Geniuses came up with that.
What was his name? I wonder if Elon has well, he doesn't have a wife, but was it Gene? His wife used to make him a vest for every Apollo trip he'd wear in the command center.
Yes, he would. Yeah. Text message, I'm staying on Earth. Yeah, I think our poll here has showed, did we learn nothing about the Titanic submarine, about going to places we don't belong?
That's right. And pushing a ship, because remember he said, he's like, sir, the ship wasn't built for that. And he's like, she's indestructible.
Yeah, famous last words. Famous last words. Okay. Little mini poll. I definitely proved that poll is a bunch of BS.
Yeah, I agree.
60% of you would not go.
No.
In fact, only 2 of you said you would, and 1 of you had conditions.
Listen, I think space is super cool. Like, I love looking at all this. Museums galore. Absolutely.
I'm
zero desire to go there.
No, I'm fascinated. I don't like to fly in airplanes. I'm fascinated by airplanes. I have gone to an airport just to watch planes take off and land.
That's called going home for me. But yeah.
I have done that.
Yeah.
They have observation decks. I've gone to them.
I know, it just makes me sad because since 9/11, like, they closed the one at the Akron-Canton Airport. I mean, that never came back.
Very true. But I don't want to get on a plane. But I'll go to air shows. I'll go to, like, I used to always go to the Youngstown Air Show, Cleveland Air Show. I love them. When a plane flies over, I'm that guy.
My uncle was the captain of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. So we used to go down there all the time and we'd go to the captain's ball. We would go to the museum, all that kind of stuff. And my aunt was the mayor of Fairborn. So we got to do all of that stuff. And I loved it as a kid. From the moment that we took our first trip to California, I still hated flying. And we had it in our family. My cousin flew for FedEx, was a pilot for FedEx.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, and then
very important jets.
And then she did that long before Castaway came out. And then after it did, I was like, oh, I don't think what you do is as cool anymore.
Established living, I would totally go to the moon. They had established living on the moon. All right. I think it's much safer to go to space than go down underwater trapped in a little capsule.
Okay. I don't know. Both
have risks.
Serious ramifications.
Yeah. Christian, there is an app you can track airplanes. You think I don't have that?
Oh, yeah. FlightAware? Is that what you have?
Which one do I have? I check it when I get here at work in the morning. And
Before I came here, we would have people flying in, like vendors from different places around
Flight Radar.
the country. Oh, see, I use FlightAware. And as long as we had the tail number, we could see when their flight actually landed, so we knew when to send car service.
There's no plane around the radio station right now. The closest one just took off from the Akron Fulton International Airport. And it is just
That's up by Goodyear, I think.
Private jet. It's currently at 2,900 feet and climbing.
Well, that's Akron Fulton. I don't think does any commercial stuff. It's all.
I absolutely have that, and I will look at a plane going over and look it up and tell Jamie where that plane's going.
That's what we did with ships when we were down in Charleston. All those huge ships. I'd be like, Tony.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that one has Mercedes-Benz on it. It's been on the sea for 86 days.
Yes, you could actually see them. They're up high to me, but I'll be like, that plane's going to Cologne. And she'll be like, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I find that interesting
too. Going to LaGuardia. It took off in Texas.
Well, like sometimes on my way to work in the morning, there'll be a plane that's taking off just as I'm getting in my car, and I'll be like, I wonder where they're going. Lucky. You know.
Lucky.
Lucky.
Oh, man. Sports Corp after Nickelback and Rockstar. It's Q.
I'm through with standing in line to club.
So sad.
Like I got teary-eyed reading it in class.
There are some cartoon movies that got you.
Yeah. That was
There's
one
a
of
few
Casper was another one.
Casper could get you.
Yeah.
Casper could get you. I mean, you're going to laugh, but I mean, Transformers the movie, cartoon movie. Because you have to understand, and I think any man in his 30s and 40s that's listening can understand this. The cartoon I watched my entire childhood. People barely, even though there were wars every day and everyone had guns and rockets, barely anyone was even shot, let alone injured. I mean, they had these wars, and it was the worst aim I've ever seen in my life. Meanwhile, I watched The Walking Dead in 2023, and everyone's a marksman and never misses.
Right?
But the movie happened, and all of a sudden, people are getting killed. And it had never happened in a cartoon before.
Yeah.
Like the opening scene, Megatron smokes some of the like old school G Transformers, like it kills them. And you're just, I mean, I remember as a child.
see you in the family room, like pacing, like pulling on your
honest
hair.
To God, Lauren, I know no one, unless you're watching, can see this. This was me. I was like.
And your heart broke right then and there.
Some of the most popular characters were literally smoked in the first scene of the movie. Optimus Prime died.
What?
I was like, what am I watching? That messed me up. Yeah. Of course, that cartoon got me.
I guess.
Optimus Prime, he was my hero.
Stayed with you. I mean, you can recall a lot of details.
He was my hero. Got 12 guns spread out in every room, even the bathroom, and a doormat that says heavily armed, easily pissed. It's a deterrent.
Okay, but are you being followed by somebody? Are they?
You are ready to go, sir.
Are they looking for you?
Yeah, you are a huge drug dealer. Like you are one of the main ones.
No, I just like see him like in the bathroom, going to the bathroom, and he hears something, and all of a sudden he's like reaching down into the magazine rack and pulling out a gun.
I'd like to thank Scarface for checking in. My daughter has a pit bull mastiff dog. No one enters.
Yeah.
I got an AR-15 and a Rottweiler. Both of the Rottweiler. That's another one. Let me see. 3 labs. One has the deepest, loudest bark. Will scare absolutely anyone.
Yeah.
My sister keeps an axe in her car for safety. Again, with the old school weaponry.
You know what? I'm okay with the axe in the car, though, because that could actually help you in a multitude of other situations, like in an accident situation. It could.
If I'm going on a date with a girl and I get in the car and there's an axe, I'm probably done.
You're like, well, it's been real.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, you have an axe.
I'll text you. I really got to go to the bathroom.
Were they out of pepper spray? Like, seriously? As much as I love hearing when everyone has to protect themselves, it makes you wonder what kind of people live beside you. People with swords.
Yeah.
Guy with the Japanese katana. I've also got 5 pits.
Wow.
5. The puppy chow you must go through. I have cameras and axe by the Another axe by the door. Glock 9mm by the bed. I carry a Hellcat 9mm. This chick has my CCW.
Okay.
Again, I am so surprised by the amount of swords and axes.
Here's my thing.
I think more of you have those than guns.
What do you all do when you
Nickelback rock star right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It's 8:33. Sports coming up, but first, Luke Combs fans, there is a concert next August 3rd to be exact, at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati that you can't even buy tickets to yet. Not till what, noon?
Yeah.
That's a pre-sale.
Yeah.
What have I told you? That Lauren and I and Jake have a pair of tickets to give away to that show with Luke Combs right now, before you can even purchase them with American currency. All you got to do, be caller number 10 right now when we answer this phone line, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, the tickets are yours. Good luck.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Cleveland Guardians and Dodgers game was suspended last night due to rain with the score 3-1 Dodgers in the third inning. The game will resume today at 12:10 p.m. After that, the Guardians will play the Dodgers again at Progressive Field at 3:10 p.m. Gavin Williams will pitch that game. The Guardians are currently 4.5 games behind the Twins in the AL Central. And the Akron Rubber Ducks lost to Altoona last night 8-1. They fall to 56-60 on the season. They'll play Altoona again tonight, 6 o'clock as first pitch. That's a look at sports right here on Q92. I'm right there with Jake. Soup is not a choice I'll make. If I'm sick, chicken noodle soup, but that's about it.
Oh no. I love no, like how can you Jake, I'm going to have to make you some really good soup this summer or this winter to like win you over.
Possible?
Yes, potato soup with bacon and cheddar cheese.
Come on, don't
That's
give them
not
potato
chili.
soup.
Chili.
Chili's not soup.
It is.
It's not a
It
soup.
falls into that category.
It's
I make a
soup adjacent.
lasagna soup. Do you like lasagna?
Yeah, but I would never eat that in a soup
But
form.
listen, you do cheesy yum, and it's like ricotta cheese and mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese, and you put it in the bottom of the bowl, and you put the hot soup over it, and it's like this stringy, cheesy. Oh, it's so good. So good with an Italian breadstick or some
I
crusty
would eat
French
the
bread.
breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
You two are the most basic eaters.
You can say bitch.
I know, but I don't like to.
All right.
It's a dirty word.
Sweet and sour's where it's at. F soy sauce. I'm with you, Christian, from Jim Guy. Jim Guy, an early riser, checking in past 7. I love it. Jim Guy every day to the gym.
I know.
That's why we call him Jim Guy.
We've talked about it before because you're like, you miss some of the guys that, the early risers that I know.
Yeah. Does Jake like Olive Garden?
Yes and no. I get they don't let me order off the kids menu anymore, so I can't.
What did you order off the kids menu?
I think like the pizza or something, or usually I just get like a side of mozzarella sticks.
You don't like pasta?
I do, but never at a restaurant.
Never at a restaurant? Oh,
No.
you're not that guy, are you?
Yeah.
It's not authentic enough.
No, it's not. I think it's maybe too authentic. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, you want like SpaghettiOs?
No, I don't know. I don't know. It just tastes
Don't knock
different.
SpaghettiOs.
No, listen. There's a place for SpaghettiOs and
Except,
meatballs.
no, not with meatballs. My son likes them with meatballs. It's so gross.
All right, now we're done with this. I prefer wonton soup when I'm sick because of the ginger in it.
No, that's a good idea. To calm your stomach.
Green pepper soup is the best.
Yeah, that would be good. Stuffed pepper.
Olive Garden is overrated. Listen, I don't think it's the top, but I do get a little offended the way some of you poop on it.
I know. Their salad and breadsticks
All right.
is mwah. Chicken gnocchi soup. That's my son's favorite, and I make it at home. So good.
Y'all act like you came over here from Sicily yesterday,
I know.
and you're like, oh, it's not Italian enough for me.
Well, it's
Tom
definite-
Smith.
It's definitely not Italian. I come from an Italian family. Like,
People are like, that's not real Italian
but
food.
it's really good Italian food. You see what I'm saying?
If that's a knockoff, give me the knockoff.
Right. I'm fine with it.
Potato soup and cheese soup are my favorite.
Yeah. You
All
dip
right.
some bread in it.
Soup talk.
Love it.
Never thought we'd have it.
No soup for you.
There it is. Okay, folks. Let's I love soy sauce, but it doesn't love me. Makes my feet swell.
Well, yeah, there's a ton.
Two.
Q92, hello, who is this?
My name is Brittany.
Brittany, where are we calling from this morning?
New Franklin.
Brittany, I got amazing news for you. You're caller number 10. You're going to see Luke Combs next summer.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Congratulations, Brittany. You just scored yourself beat the box office tickets to see the man himself, Luke Combs, at Paycor Stadium in Cincy on Saturday, August 3rd. Tell everybody your favorite station to help you beat the box office to see Luke Combs.
Of course, Q92.
There you go. Brittany, New Franklin, going to see Luke Combs beat the box office. Congratulations.
Yeah, and if you didn't get through, don't be upset. You know there's a pre-sale going on today. You can head to lukecombs.com after 12 o'clock noon today until 10 p.m. tonight and take part in the exclusive pre-sale that is happening. Again, that is today only from noon until 10, and you must use the code FASTCAR at checkout.
Speaking of winnings, we got one more prize to give away today, and that's going to be at the end of the show. We're giving away a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. All you got to do for a chance to win is go over to the live video stream of our show. It's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, and it's on X. Doesn't matter which one you go to. All you got to do is go like the live video feed, then type in Safari in the comments, and you're entered. Lauren's going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show. I see Crystal did it on Facebook. I'm looking at her. Mary did it on Facebook. Good job, both of you. Keep doing it. At the end of the show, I'm going to randomly select one of you and hook you up with that prize. Now, coming up next, we're after Lil Nas X. Latino Fest is coming to downtown Canton.
Yep, we're going to be joined by Antonio Valdez along with Joanna and Charmaine to talk about all of the things you can expect this year out of Latino Fest, which is super exciting. And they'll give you all the details after this.
That is coming up right after That's What I Want right here on Q92. And then I want to know people who met who they're with without the help of anything. Internet. No dating sites, no eHarmony, no Facebook, none of that. Some of you text in here. Let's see. Maybe this will help you guys. You know that when they tell you singles, they go, well, you got to get out there and meet somebody. Like, well, where? Let's find out where. Met at work, 14 years together, married 9. One for work.
Yeah.
Met my wife in 98. I don't believe there were online methods at the time. Well, where'd you meet her? Where did you guys meet? My best friend met her husband in a bar on Halloween. Married Fred Flintstone and still together 15 years later.
Oh, that's a cute story.
There you go. Bar, Halloween party. How about that? That's where they met.
I wonder if they have a Bam Bam.
Might. Or if they do Bam Bam.
Well, I'm sure they do.
If they have a kid, Bam Bam. They did Bam Bam.
Right.
Been with my man for 8 years now. We met through mutual friends. The old mutual friend still works.
Yeah.
Met my husband at a friend's house party.
See, I think friends are good because they know your personality and the other person's personality. So I don't mind a good friend fix-up for people. You know what I mean?
It's great. You should just stop at the first sentence. Met my wife at Chives. Fantastic. That is the bar and alliance, my friend.
Love Chives.
Her and I had mutual friend. The mutual friend and her came up to me and introduced herself. We talked for a while that night, exchanged numbers. Started dating a few weeks later. Chives, where you can find love. I met my husband at Screwy Louie's in Akron 25 years ago. I was on the dance floor. He came up behind me and danced to the song Next Too Close.
I love that story.
I've been to Screwy Louie's.
Me too.
I've been to Screwy Louie's.
Fun fact for part of my bachelor, or no, it was my 21st birthday. We went to Screwy Louie's in Akron.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I remember seeing girls just started dancing topless.
At Screwy Louie's?
Yeah.
Not the night I was there, but okay.
Great night. I met my girlfriend through a friend, but my girl also worked at Taco Bell.
Oh, I have one. My husband and I met when I was.
Today's hit music. It is Q92, 8:42. It's Q92 Morning Show. Christian, Lauren, Jake hanging out again. Thank you guys for having us on your radios. Thanks for streaming us at Q92radio.com. Of course, thank you if you're watching right now on Facebook, YouTube, or on Twitter/X. We appreciate you guys always checking out the morning show. I've been telling you all morning. This hour, we're going to be talking about Latino Fest coming to Canton, downtown Canton, coming up September 30th from 12 p.m. all the way till 10 p.m. It's going to be a lot of fun. Second one we've had.
It is the second one, and we are joined by Joanna, who this was your brainchild last year. And it turned out incredible, obviously prompting a year two, which is amazing. But can you tell everybody a little bit just about what Latino Fest is? If they weren't able to take it in or haven't heard about it from last year's event, what that is going into this year.
Yeah, so this is the second year for Canton Latino Fest. We are so excited to have it again at downtown Centennial Plaza. The whole purpose behind the Latino Fest is to really educate our community about our culture, because Latino culture is so diverse, and a lot of people just think it's just like Mexican, but it's so much more. It's Mexican, Central American, and South American. So we really tried this year, especially to have food from everywhere.
When you talk, let's talk about last year, the first one, before we get into all the stuff for this year. The first time you guys put it on, obviously the success was so great. Did it almost surpass your expectations, looking back at how big it was and what it was when it finally came to fruition last year?
It really did. Last year, it just occurred to me 2 months before it actually happened. So we only had 2 months to plan. And honestly, we had over 1,000 people, and we were not expecting that. So this year, we're expecting a lot more than 1,000.
And we started the planning, I think, way sooner this time. I forget. It's been a couple months now. So a little month and a half to go. So we're still planning things. Yes.
So as we look at this year, the second annual Latino Fest in downtown Canton this year, when people go down, what are they going to see? What are they going to get? What are they going to get to eat? What are they going to get to enjoy? Like, what do you have planned for everybody this year?
Yes, so this year we are going to come back a lot bigger than last year. Definitely expect our girls, our folklore dancers, to be back. So they will be back this year. We're also going to have a mechanical bull this year. Unfortunately, last year that wasn't, we weren't able to have it there. But this year, for sure, mechanical bull. And also, we are going to be able to sell alcohol this year. So that's the biggest difference from last year.
Yeah, and this event, again, is happening Saturday, September 30th. It's from noon until 10 p.m. So, and this is at Centennial Plaza, which is located in downtown Canton. This is a free event. This is open to the community. You and your families can head to this event. You can get some great food, listen to some fantastic music, watch all of the dancers, and really immerse yourself in the culture and learn a thing or two about the Latin culture that exists right here in our own community. As far as sponsors and things like that go, it's been so fun watching this grow from last year to this year and kind of see it explode, because that's exactly what happens. For me, I said last year, we were talking about the different kinds of foods, and Tony, I was talking to you about this, about how you think where the food comes from in the Latin culture. You tend to throw it into one category and one category only. And can you kind of explain what I meant by that? Because I know that there's different foods that are native to different parts in the world. And you said it kind of too, where people kind of throw it into one category. Oh, that's Mexican.
Right.
It's not.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, last year, I think it was your mom or your grandma. She was selling pupusas. Were like, I don't know even how to describe them. It's almost like, you can describe it more. But I had never had those, honestly. And so I saw those and I was like, that is amazing. I'm definitely going to try one. And they were awesome. And her line was huge. I think you were probably one of the two biggest lines. So they thought of that too. They try to expand. Like you said, it's not just tacos. You don't have to be Latino to come. This is open to everyone in the community. And like you said, come and learn something, enjoy maybe something you've never tried, like me, the pupusas, listen to some music. If you've never seen the cultural dancers, grab a beer, like you said, this year we got a permit to do that. Mm-hmm. And I'll have an announcement here maybe on the next break about that. But yeah, it's amazing. Come and check it out.
Yeah, no, this is something that's really, really cool, because these are people that live and work right here in our community. And, we work with people and we don't really take the time to learn about their culture and their history. So I think it's a great educational educational thing for everybody in the community. And it's also just a good time. Who doesn't like to go for a drink, some music, and some amazing
it's
food?
It's a great time.
And a bull ride.
And a bull ride.
That
Are you
alone.
going to?
I'm thinking I'm going to be forced into. I'm not afraid to try. I've done it before, so it's been many years.
Okay.
It's great. And this area needs this. We have so many great festivals that celebrate cultures already. We have the Greek Fest here. We have the Italian Fest. We have things like that. So it's so great to see another culture getting that day, that fest. Like you said, you don't have to be Latino to go to this. You could check it out. You could see some awesome dancing. You could, you know what I mean? You can learn about you can educate yourself while you're having a great time, enjoying some amazing food and taking in everything, and it's free.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's fantastic. It's awesome that you guys did this, came up with this idea and saw it through to fruition.
Yeah.
And to see it grow now to the second year it's here, it's going to be even bigger. It's going to be even better this year. I'm sure it's going to keep doing that. But here's a rando question for you guys. Now, if someone's going down there, this will be the first time going down there. Like, all right, I really want to taste the culture. What are you going to say? All right, listen, what's the first place you're going to take somebody back? You need to eat this right now.
I'm for sure going to take you to my mom's line selling pupusas. We're Salvadorians, so for sure come and get a pupusa. I'm really excited for that. But also this year we're going to have Colombian food. We're going to have Honduran food as well, so we're really excited. And also Puerto Rican and Dominican food, which is new for this year's festival.
Yeah. I mean, this girl pulled off a festival planning.
I can't take all the credit.
Year.
I can't take all the credit.
I know, but I know you were working hard.
A lot of people want to give you the credit.
Oh,
just
also,
so you know.
I could not have done this without my business partner, Charmaine Gamble. She's really been my rock throughout this whole entire thing. So, I love working with her. It's definitely a lot of woman empowerment as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the shirts rock this year. Your guys' shirts are fantastic.
These are last year's, but we had to bring
still look
something.
good.
Yeah, we have more on the way.
And if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or on X, just another more proof that Antonio Valdez is probably the greatest dressed man.
Sharp dressed man
in Stark County.
Yeah.
Always one of the most sharpest dressed men at any event, anywhere you see him.
Listen, I get the privilege to see him from time to time outside of the studio, and it doesn't matter where he's at. I think a few times I've caught you in like jeans and a t-shirt. It's usually at
I don't
home.
believe you. I don't believe
It's true. It happens. You said you had an exciting announcement.
So last year, obviously, excuse me, I was involved as a sponsor. I came back this year as a sponsor, kind of helping more on the planning side as well. But I learned we got an F permit, so we are, like she said, are going to be selling alcohol this year. So I stepped it up. So along with Stark Si Se Puede, with the Valdez team at Keller Williams Legacy Group, and also my title partner I do business with, First Meridian Title Agency. Between three of us, we are the official beer sponsors of the Latino Fest this year. So like you said, we're going to have Coronas, Dos Equis, Modelos, only Mexican beers that you can find available through us. So stop by, grab a beer while you're checking things out.
There you go. Can't Latino Fest, September 30th from noon to 10 p.m. Free, family-friendly event. Again, they're going to have everything: cuisine, shopping, vendors, music, bounce houses, games, a lot more. It's going to be a great, great time.
Also, if you guys want more information, you can head to Canton Latino Fest on Facebook. They do a great job of sharing the information. I'll also post it in the comments on Facebook, X, and YouTube as well. It still is. Like you catch yourself, the T wants to come out of your mouth for Twitter, and then you're like,
still doesn't feel real.
No, it's not natural yet.
I guess it is. Joanna, Antonio, thank you guys so much for stopping in. And good luck. Can't wait to see how great it goes. I can't wait to have you back in to talk about the third Latino Fest next year.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you guys for having us.
No problem.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Today's hit music, Q92. I asked you guys, we're talking about Taylor Swift giving bonuses to everyone on her tour. Unbelievable bonus, like 55 million total. Good Lord. Ask you guys the best things your company did for you. And let's go to the text line and see what we got here. So far, we got a kick in the ass and a damn pizza party. $600 and a pair of boots. That's not bad.
That's not bad. No.
600 bones and a pair. I'm going to get the ding for that. I got a single Mainstays whiskey glass for Christmas. Okay. I didn't even get pizza. I got tickets to a Cavs game. Okay. Boss gave me tickets to a Cavs game. My boss is now paying me for my wages for my second job that I quit for him to be available more so I don't lose income. Well, that's a good boss. There you go. I don't want you to have two jobs. I need you here. I'll pay you that money. Christmas ham from Heavenly Ham. The card with it says, thanks for a great year. Christmas ham.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, I've heard of it before.
They give turkeys to Mark's employees.
I'd rather have a turkey.
Yeah.
If you give me a choice between ham and turkey, I'd say give me a turkey. Worked at a nursing home. They gave us 7-pound turkeys to all the staff. Husband mechanic got an Omaha steak box. Oh, we got Omaha steaks.
Omaha.
If I'd have saw that text, I'd have had it ready. Let me see. Car dealerships are absolutely famous for getting pizza once a month, for making them over $120,000 in service on the regular. Thanks for the free monthly diarrhea. Fair enough. My previous employer used to give us gifts on Administration Appreciation Day every year. This current job, not so much. It's nothing. Got a $500 bonus for Christmas. Was shocked. Tax-free. That's 2 people that got cash bonuses.
That's pretty good.
600 and 500. I work in real estate, and we get quarterly bonuses based on how many sales our agents bring in each year. That's nice. About 4 bonuses a year. Look at that. That's pretty good. I'm impressed with that. Well done indeed. I'm right there with Jake. Soup is not a choice I'll make. If I'm sick, chicken noodle soup, but that's about it.
Oh, no. I love, no, like, how can you, Jake, I'm going to have to make you some really good soup this summer or this winter to like win you over.
Possible?
Yes, potato soup with bacon and cheddar cheese.
Come on, don't give them potato
chili?
soup.
Chili?
Chili's not soup.
It is.
Not a
It
soup.
falls into that category. I make a
soup
lasagna soup. Do you like lasagna?
Yeah, but I would never eat that in a soup form.
But listen, you do cheesy yum, and it's like ricotta cheese and mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese, and you put it in the bottom of the bowl, and you put the hot soup over it, and it's like this stringy, cheesy. Oh, it's so good. So good with an Italian breadstick or some crusty
I would
French
eat the
bread.
breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
You two are the most basic eaters.
You can say bitch.
I know, but I don't like to.
All right.
It's a dirty word.
Sweet and sour's where it's at. F soy sauce. I'm with you, Christian, from Jim Guy. Jim Guy, an early riser, checking in past 7. I love it. Jim Guy, every day to the gym.
I know.
That's why we call him Jim Guy.
We've talked about it before because you're like, you miss some of the guys that, the early risers that I know.
Yeah. Does Jake like Olive Garden?
Yes and no. I get they don't want me to order off the kids menu anymore, so I can't.
What did you order off the kids menu?
I think like the pizza or something, or usually I just get like a side of mozzarella sticks.
You don't like pasta?
I do, but never at a restaurant.
Never at a restaurant? Oh, you're not that guy, are you?
Yeah.
It's not authentic enough.
No, it's not. I think it's maybe too authentic. I don't know.
Oh,
you want like SpaghettiOs?
No, I don't know. I don't know. It just tastes
Don't knock
different.
SpaghettiOs.
No, listen. There's a place for SpaghettiOs and
Except,
meatballs.
No, not with meatballs. My son likes them with meatballs. It's so gross.
All right, now we're done with this. I prefer wonton soup when I'm sick because of the ginger in it.
No, that's a good idea. To calm your stomach.
Green pepper soup is the best.
Yeah, that would be good. Stuffed pepper.
Olive Garden is overrated. Listen, I don't think it's the top, but I do get a little offended the way some of you poop on it.
I know. Their salad and breadsticks
right.
is mwah. Chicken gnocchi soup. That's my son's favorite, and I make it at home. So good.
Y'all act like you came over here from Sicily yesterday.
I know.
And you're like, oh, it's not Italian enough for me.
Well, it's
Tom Smith.
It's definitely not Italian. I come from an Italian family. Like
people are like, that's not real Italian
but
food.
it's really good Italian food. You see what I'm saying?
If that's a knockoff, give me the knockoff.
Right, I'm fine with it.
Potato soup and cheese soup are my favorite.
Yeah. You
All
dip
right.
some bread in it.
Soup talk.
Love it.
Never thought we'd have it.
No soup for you.
There it is. Okay, folks. Let's I love soy sauce, but it doesn't love me. Makes my feet swell.
Well, yeah, there's a ton of sodium in soy sauce. A ton.
Your feet? What?
Yes, your feet, your fingers. Yes, this is accurate.
Christian, I can't judge you. I don't eat chicken. Ew.
Oh.
I love chicken.
Q92.
All right, it's getting warm and muggy through your Thursday. Upper 80s to near 90 degrees for your high. Widely scattered storm here and there. Overnight, more scattered thunderstorms, some with heavy rain, a low near 71. I am Mark J. Weather. Have a great Thursday.
Q92. It's 8:59. Come up the 9 o'clock hour. Our friends from ComQuest going to be in studio. We got guests coming in and out all day.
We do. Like this is busy. We don't usually do this, but I made a whoopsie. So, but these are two amazing community events. Have you ever wanted to do a castle run? Yeah, you can. And guess what? Whether you like to run or to walk, if you participate, you are supporting the amazing services that ComQuest provides to our community. So Trista Todd is going to be coming up on the show next, and she's going to have all the details on how you can get involved.
So that is coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Also, you got about an hour left to get yourself entered for a chance to win the African Safari VIP Car Pass we are giving away at the end of the show. Go to the live video stream, Facebook, YouTube, or X. Doesn't matter which one you go to. Click the like button. Put Safari in the comments. You're entered. Lauren's going to randomly select one of you coming up at the end of the show. So that's all on the way. It's today's hit music. It's Q92. Well, it was a thread, actually. I should tell you. It was a thread on Reddit. Yeah. Worst ways guys have been dumped. We've all been. I think a lot of times people have been dumped in their lifetime. I've been dumped.
Yeah.
You know?
Trying to think. Yeah. Actually, the guy that I dated before I met Tony, he broke up with me.
How'd he dump you?
He called me from college.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I told you I got dumped on my birthday once.
That's awful.
It was kind of the same thing. Like we were at different schools at that point. I called to see what we were doing that night. And she was like, well, and you know what's funny? Me being me. Like, oh, what, are we breaking up? There was dead silence on the phone. And I was like, oh, we're breaking up. Touche. Egg on my face. So luckily it wasn't public. But I mean, it was pretty like, oh. You want to talk about didn't see it coming? Knew there was a possibility. We didn't go to the same school anymore. Distance. I knew it was a possibility.
Right.
Did not know that it had arrived. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
We weren't having like issues.
You thought maybe like down the road you'd drift apart a little.
Yeah, I thought it was you had to think it was a possibility.
Yeah.
When you're not going to the same college, you're like, yeah, obviously it could happen.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like dumb to that, but I certainly didn't think
that
it was
like immediate.
It was here.
Yeah.
I thought it was on the horizon. It was not on the horizon, Lauren. It was
I thought things were good too. I was taking my exams, my senior year exams. Like I was studying for him, and he called me. He's like, "Hey, let's talk." And I'm like, "I can't tonight. I got so much studying to do." He's like, "This will only take like." I'm like, "Okay,
don't worry, Lauren. This won't take long.
Thanks for that."
this one, I'm not going to keep you at all. I'm really hoping to make this short and sweet. That is. Funny.
I'm like, if you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, can we please not do this right now? At that point, it wouldn't have mattered because I already would have had it in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
But I'm like,
I get it.
Of all the nights I'm studying for my exams, like you couldn't have done this to me after school was out. Like we literally weren't going to see each other between. Like I was supposed to see him like 2 days after school let out because he would have been home from college. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there you were, just jumped right during exam.
Thanks, jerk.
Someone coming to Jake's defense, and I welcome it. I will read it. Don't listen to the haters, first of all.
Shout out to all the haters. We probably wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for them hating.
It's true. If your woman is good with you calling her queen, that's all that matters. Be her king. Christian and Lauren are probably okay with her calling her husband daddy or Christian being called daddy.
In the history of our relationship, I have never called my husband daddy.
You should call him that today. Text him. Text him. How's everything?
He would be like, what the?
I want you to text him right now. How's everything at home, Daddy?
Okay, I'm doing it right now.
And then we'll see what he sends back. Probably you're sleeping on the couch tonight. That's probably what you'll get text back. So you know what? I'll text my fiance. How are you? Good morning, my queen. Let's see what happens. Good morning. I'll even do the queen emoji. Good morning, queen. There. I don't know. I don't want to show her. Oh shoot! What'd I do? I want to cover that. I don't know if you can see on the camera. There it is. Good morning, queen.
Okay, hold on.
Good morning, queen. Let's see. I'm going to use the Jake.
Jake
theory.
I said.
Did you let it be known that you're joking, or did you just put it?
No, I literally put. Oh, hold on. I gotta. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Careful. His number's not on there, is it?
No.
All right.
It says, "Good morning. How was your day so far, Daddy?"
I'm putting good morning, my queen, with the queen emoji.
He hasn't seen it yet.
All right, just texted. Jake, you want to text Star, good morning, my queen?
Well, she's used to it.
Well, still want to see how she reacts. Let's see if we all get back.
Okay.
I mean, I can't really because I already told her the story, so
Oh.
I ruined it.
Jake, you got to learn about radio.
Wah, wah.
We use them as props, the people we love.
I'm learning.
I got a response.
We use them for content. All right?
He literally just said, Daddy, with a question mark.
Daddy. I got a response from the fiance, but she, I think she gets either is listening or knows what's going on. She wrote back, good morning, Zaddy, which is what girls say, Zaddy instead of daddy. So I got that back. I was hoping for what are you talking about?
Well, Tony didn't know what I was talking about, but I think he caught on because then I got back. I know what you're doing now. Don't ever call me that again.
Yeah, fair. That's fair, Tony. That's very fair. Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? Bill, play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade in the freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
What the hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
That's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait. Holy right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. We're in the 9 o'clock hour. That's crazy. Fast morning.
It really has been.
Fast morning here on today's hit music. Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here hanging out with you guys. Thank you guys for having us on your radio, streaming us at Q92radio.com. And if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X, hi. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the bee's knees. Thanks for having us on. Just a reminder, if you haven't yet, follow our Facebook page. Like our Facebook page, Q92 Radio on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube page. Makes us all very happy when we get a new subscriber. Right now, Q92 on YouTube. And, of course, follow us on Twitter/X at Q92. We appreciate that. We really appreciate you guys getting us over the 1,000 subscriber milestone.
Yes, Christian threw a
YouTube.
little like personal party over here with
It's
Jake.
great. We love it, and we love seeing the number go up. We like checking to see if we have new subscribers. So,
It's really what propels us in the morning.
yeah, little things make us happy and
Yeah.
get us going, and that's one of them. So, feel free if you haven't to go subscribe and like those things. You always know what Q92 is up to. Of course, we've been saying it all morning. Coming up into the show, giving away a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass for someone who goes over and likes the live video feed of the show and puts Safari in the comments. We got that here coming up. We're going to be talking to Tristan Todd from ComQuest about the Castle Run in Alliance, a little 5K.
Yeah, it's a
Fiver?
5K Castle Run. It's happening Labor Day weekend. So if you don't have plans, maybe you are a casual walker, maybe you're a runner, maybe you know somebody that's been impacted and that ComQuest has helped. This is a great way to give back to ComQuest and to participate and to be involved. So she's going to give you all the details. Also, if you need information regarding ComQuest, you can visit comquest.org for more information about not just the Castle Run, but the services they offer the community as well.
Talking to her coming up. I think it's trending on X,
Yeah.
formerly Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Trending in music, worst concerts. People are all sharing the worst concert they ever went to.
Okay, what's the consensus?
So it's all just random. Everyone's just saying who they went to and how bad it was, or what their worst concert. There's not like one band that's trending on it.
I don't know that I've ever been to like a bad one.
I told you, I wouldn't say they were bad, but I've told you before. Goo Goo Dolls in Youngstown, and not because they were bad or sounded bad, they just looked disinterested in the show. I don't know how any other way to describe
Like they didn't
it
want to
you.
be there.
Like they it was yes.
Well, that's
Yes,
always
I
disheartening.
guess that's the only there was barely any real like concert lighting. It was just them, and they played. And they sounded like Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah,
And they sounded good, and they played all the hits.
Mhm.
But I'm telling you, I've never been at a concert, and maybe it's just a bad day for them because I like the Goo Goo Dolls still to this day.
I almost
But-
feel like though, if you're going to charge a ticket price and play for audiences, like even if like as an artist, I know it's got to be so hard because everybody's affected by things daily,
Yeah.
whether it's trauma in your family, financial situations, friends having some problems. It can weigh on you, but I feel like when you're in that role, you've got to turn it on. You've got to turn off what's happening personally and turn on the performance.
Yeah, they're not here like, well, he's having a bad day. It's okay.
Right, you get a pass. Oh,
Uh,
$600 for these
yeah.
seats? Yeah, I know, but he's really having a bad
I'm seeing-
day.
Here's someone used someone on whatever's going down latest. Blue October. Someone said was their worst concert ever.
My sister really enjoyed that show.
Did she?
Me, not as much, but I didn't think it was a bad show. If you liked Blue October, then do you see what I'm saying? Like you would have really enjoyed the show. I really went more as a +1. Like I hadn't really listened to him that much.
Someone said on Twitter, Muse was their worst concert.
Really?
Muse, that's a little surprising.
Yeah.
Worst concert The Weeknd, someone said.
Really?
Yeah. John Mayer, no.
Come on.
No! Come on.
John Mayer, I think, would be a good concert. You've got to have like a realistic, like far from reality. Like he's gonna be a more relaxing, laid back show. It's not gonna be like a high energy show. Kind of like Ed Sheeran too.
Yeah.
He has moments, but you know what you're getting. You know what I mean? When you go in. So if your expectation was anything other than that, I don't know what to tell you.
Another one on. So weird to say. Worst concert, Drake. He performed over Backtrack all night.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Backtrack.
No.
Playboy Cardi was the worst concert someone ever saw.
Okay.
Lana Del Rey, that took balls to say.
I'd
I
say
love Lana Del Rey.
I like her.
Worst concert, The Stroke. So, yeah, it's trending right now. On music side of Twitter, people are putting their worst concert they ever went to. Jake, have you even been to enough to have a worst concert?
No, I've
Yeah.
only been to 2 concerts, 3
That's it?
concerts.
You like them both?
Yeah.
That's good. Good for you.
And he works here. We need to change that.
We gotta give him some more shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Worst concert you ever went to? 330-450-9292. You can text 330-269-9292. Could have been because of the venue. Could have been because of the band.
Could have been because of the house sound.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
sound
sometimes
sucked.
it's not even the artist's fault.
Like I said, Goo Goo Dolls sounded good. It just looked to me very disinterested in being there that night. So, let us know. It's Bakar, Hell and Back. It's Q92. Saturday we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh,
and
that's
Jamie's,
fine.
her father's. We went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food afterwards, and I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences
So like you DoorDash.
where I went. No, we tried to go. It was first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay, it was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get someone little? I don't want to go to like an expensive
Right.
somewhere. I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, you know I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, if this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. And I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Ponchos has actually an awesome
Yeah,
American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so
Yeah.
good.
Burger, fried, grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the
I
waiter?
said
Because that doesn't
steak,
sound like you.
and he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, Just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Music, it is Q92. Coming up, we'll be talking to our friends at ComQuest about the Castle Run. If you're a 5Ker, I know there's a lot of you out there might be interested in this really cool thing you can do. I know people that, man, they do every 5K they can.
Oh, I have a couple friends like that.
There's a girl I follow on social media. She goes Columbus, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Canton, Alliance, Youngstown, Akron, Canton. It doesn't matter. If she can get there.
You know what that was?
Yeah, car dealer, some commercial.
Yeah.
If she can get there, she's going to be there. And she runs every time, wins medals every time. Yeah,
well, I think it's like you get a participation medal no matter what. You just got to complete it.
Oh, they give you something no matter what?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Everybody wins, Christian.
I gristle at that.
It's fine. People do it because they collect the medals sometimes too.
Oh, who doesn't like to collect a good medal?
All right.
There you go. Text message real quick about worst concert. Showed up right as it was starting to the Shania Twain show at Blossom at work. I couldn't get there early. I couldn't see a thing, not even the screens with her on it. And everybody around me was talking all the time. Couldn't even hear her sing, really. That's not fun.
No, that's
Let me see. Riley Green, Mitchell Tenpenny, and Luke Bryan sounded great, but it was such a poop show. It was the first concert, a Y Live concert, and it was such a mess. Best concert was Billy Joel. Such a fun and great sounding show.
Oh, I bet.
Did he smash it?
He's got a voice like butter. No, yeah, that would take his mic stand and just go nuts.
He'd take his mic stand and slam it on the ground for 10 minutes because the lighting guy was
Can't imagine that. Like all eyes on you and you're gonna have a meltdown like that.
That was a pretty good meltdown.
That was a meltdown for sure.
2 minutes long. I know if you listened yesterday, then I talk about this exact same thing, but it's still fascinating. You take your keyboard, which I'm assuming is not a little Casio one you bought at
No,
Walmart.
it was huge.
And throw it.
No, he didn't even throw it. He flipped it. Like if somebody's flipping a desk.
Then go the whole time eyeing the light guy. The whole guy staring at this guy. And then take your mic stand and proceed to beat it into
Right
the
in
ground.
front of the drummer. And the drummer's just like nothing's happening, man. He's just.
But to his credit, he never stopped singing the song. Again, I encourage you for a good laugh to YouTube Billy Joel Rage, and you'll find it, and you'll be like, wow.
Listen, this happened years ago, but you will never live it down. Ever.
I mean, we're talking 20, maybe 30 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
But worth it every time you
Yeah,
go
as soon
watch
as you see his face, you're going to be like, oh, okay, this was.
Oh, he's mad.
He looks like a baby.
Oh, he's mad. Oh, look what he did.
Like,
just-
now he's singing into his mic that's busted in half.
It's something I think you would think from like a hardcore rock band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
You're like,
yeah.
oh, it still works.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, because he's.
Just kept singing.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened. Like,
Right.
You can't keep singing like nothing happened, Billy Joel. It's Q92.
David on Facebook said he has pretty much everything that his wife does not like in his man cave. You name it, he's got it.
Anything his wife does not like. All right. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do Guns N' Roses.
Ooh.
Welcome to the jungle.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that'll work. That says man cave, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's see what these man caves are all about here. My man cave was my own room, and I indeed have a bar down there and a shower, and it also links to my garage. Had a dinner table down there, also room for a pool table and stuff. Need to get one down there awesome to bring girls to. Yeah.
Yes! 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 Yes!
That's a man cave, Jake.
That is a good man cave.
My dad's man cave is hockey themed. Thousands of dollars in merchandise and a bubble hockey table. There you go. I'd also like all my football cards displayed down there, like in binders. I would do that. Like you can pick it up on a coffee table. Like, oh, look at this. The complete set of 2022 tops. My man cave is all Ohio State themed. I got the big TV, surround sound, recliner, couches, but everything down there is Ohio State. That's a man cave. That's a man cave. I do heating and cooling for a local company, and some man caves I've seen are crazy. From a pool bar to people with golf simulators. Now, that's money.
That is money.
If you've got a golf simulator money,
Actually, I don't think it's that bad. I think I've looked into it before. It's reasonable. I think like a cheaper one.
try a golf simulator. Let's see. Oh, it's been typed into Google a lot. You see prices.
Probably a couple grand, but not like 10 grand.
Jake, I'm looking at 9,000, 3,000,
Okay, well, 3,000 is
9,000.
reasonable.
There's one here for $150, but it's literally a putting green and a tiny TV screen.
Well,
here's one for $300. Yeah, this is just like these.
Okay, maybe
if you want a real simulator, you're spending at least $4,000.
Okay.
If you really want a good one, you're spending about 10.
Okay, I stand corrected.
You're gonna have to get a J&J Inflatable is gonna have to get a little bigger before we go.
Dang it!
I had a man cave from 03 to 2011, but we downsized, and I had one half of it was all Ohio State, one half of it was history of golf. Had a football table, pool table, dartboard, full bar refrigerator down there for eating or playing cards. Then I also had unfinished part of the basement that continued with more games such as air hockey, ping pong. Jack from New Philly. Jack. Whoa. You, sir, could entertain anybody down there in that man cave.
Q92.
All right, it's getting warm and muggy through your Thursday. Upper 80s to near 90 degrees for your high. Widely scattered storm here and there. Overnight, more scattered thunderstorms, some with heavy rain, a low near 71. I am Mark J. Weather. Have a great Thursday.
Sad.
Like I got teary-eyed reading it in class.
There are some cartoon movies that got you.
Yeah, that was
There's
one
a
of
few of them.
Casper was another one.
Casper could get you.
Yeah.
Casper could get you. I mean, you're going to laugh, but I mean, Transformers the movie, cartoon movie. Because you have to understand, and I think any man in his 30s and 40s that's listening can understand this. The cartoon I watched my entire childhood. People barely, even though there were wars every day and everyone had guns and rockets, barely anyone was even shot, let alone injured. I mean, they had these wars, and it was the worst aim I've ever seen in my life. Meanwhile, I watched The Walking Dead in 2023, and everyone's a marksman and never misses.
Right?
But the movie happened, and all of a sudden, people are getting killed. And it had never happened in a cartoon before.
Yeah.
Like the opening scene, Megatron smokes some of the like old school G Transformers, like it kills them. And you're just, I remember as a
I
child.
see you in the family room, like pacing, like pulling on your
honest
hair.
to God,
and
Lauren, I know no one, unless you're watching, can see this. This was me. I was like,
and your heart broke right then and there.
Some of the most popular characters were literally smoked in the first scene of the movie. Optimus Prime died.
What?
I was like, what am I watching? That messed me up. Yeah. Of course, that cartoon got me.
I guess.
Optimus Prime, he was my hero.
Stayed with you. I mean, you can recall a lot of details.
He was my hero. Dance tonight right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It is 9:25. You guys got about 20, 30 minutes left.
Oh, yeah.
To go ahead and enter on Facebook, YouTube, or on X if you would like a chance to win 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass we're giving away. Go like the live video stream. It doesn't matter which platform you use as long as you do it once. Put Safari in the comments. If you do that, you're entered. And Lauren's going to randomly select one of you coming up here at the end of the show, and we're going to hook you up because we do something like that every day.
It is. And you know what? Like, I don't know, as a family, because our kids are headed back to school, we've already done the vacation thing, but like, it helps. The African Safari Wildlife Park's open through the fall. It's a good way to like break things up. So
look at October they go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a great thing. Like I said, it's a tradition. We give it away every year on Q92, but I always love when I see photos of people going. It just looks like a great time.
And if you do go and you ride a camel, please send us the picture.
Yeah, I'd like to see the camel of the camel, a picture of the camel. It's $10 extra, but you tell me if that's not worth it. $10 to ride a camel. You need to get a camel here at the radio.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Why not? We almost had goats here once.
We could still have goats. Yeah, it just got busy. And
we could easily get a camel in the parking lot.
In the parking lot is one thing, in the studio is another.
Oh, but in the parking lot.
It's go time.
Can you imagine if one day we had a parking lot with a camel and juggling riding his unicycle? Keller could be like smoking meats. You know what I mean? We could have our own little like Q92 fest. Low-key, let's not make it stupid. Let's not get out of hand.
Right.
But just like
bring your own chair.
Juggling Jake.
Yeah.
Unicycle Jake.
Yeah.
A camel. Keller meets. I don't know what else.
I'll jot that down
music.
And we'll save it for the next promo.
Now, where do we park? I don't know.
In the field.
Cool. Better get that clear. Get that one clear.
You could.
Anyway, let's give it.
Yeah.
All right. Christian,
speaking of cool things.
Yeah, cool things are actually happening. Tristan Todd, our friend from ComQuest, here in studio. If you listen to Q92, you know ComQuest and Q92. We've been partners for a few years now.
Absolutely.
ComQuest does amazing work. I say they save lives. Literally, they save lives.
They literally do.
You know, here in Stark County. Trista's not in here today with us here in studio. Trista, how are you? Welcome to our building.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Hey, we're hanging out. Appreciate you asking how little Jimmy's doing. He's doing great, by the way. He's sleeping right now.
And she brought us baked.
She brought us baked goods, and
Her
we
son.
always like when people bring us food.
Yeah, her son made us banana bread bows. And look, they're the cutest little loaves ever.
Those are actually
I didn't
well
even know that you could get muffin pans that were that size, that they're adorable.
My 16-year-old entrepreneur.
I love that.
We started it a year after he was born. He took it over when he was about 12. He wanted to make some extra money, and we said, well, about time you joined in the family business. So now he does it pretty much all, him and his grandmother.
Awesome.
Good
I
for
can't
him
wait
and
to
good
try
for
it.
you.
His name's Gabe, right?
Yep.
All right. Shout out to Gabe. Thank you for the banana
Well
bread.
done, Gabe. Keep the baked goods coming, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Castle Run that's coming up. Let's tell everyone about it, Trista. What is going on, and how can we all get involved?
Labor Day, 11 days now. I talked to Nick yesterday, and I was like, 12 days, and now it's 11.
Yeah.
It seems to be coming faster and faster every year, but this is our second annual Castle Run 5K. And you don't have to run. I want to be really clear about that. Nick and
Oh,
I
yeah.
talked about that yesterday.
You can totally walk.
You can totally walk. But it's
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. We've had a lot of people ask that question. But it's our 5K that kicks off at Glenmorgan Castle on Labor Day. So it's a great way to start your Labor Day festivities off right with a nice brisk walk through beautiful residential setting. And most of the course is actually on Mount Union's campus, which is absolutely
gorgeous.
stunning.
I say all the time, Tristan, people don't understand how beautiful Mount Union's campus is until you
Yeah.
walk it. It is
Oh, yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah, so we're very fortunate to partner with them. We started this 2 years ago. Last year was our first year with the Alliance Rotary. They actually used to run or operate the Castle 5K. They had a couple of different races, and they stopped doing it. And then we talked with them and said, "Hey, we'd like to resurrect this and partner together." And so we did that last year. We had about 125 participants last year. And so, yeah, we're really excited. Registration is open now, obviously. You can't actually register up until the day of the race, but this is a really important week for registration because if you register by Friday, you'll be guaranteed that that shirt will get as part of your package.
Awesome. Yeah. And you can do that at comquest.org. Actually, as soon as you hit the homepage and you scroll down just a little bit, there's information about it again happening Labor Day, Monday, September 4th, starting at 9 a.m. We talk about how amazing the event is, and we know that. We just want to walk the grounds, over by the University of Mount Union, kick it off at the castle of all places.
Beautiful.
But what this benefits between the Alliance Rotary and Conquest and the services that you guys offer is incredible. Can you, for our listeners who may or may not have heard you on with us before, because we believe in your mission so much, to share what Conquest does and what this supports?
Yeah, actually, this month we have been in business over 100 years, since 1919.
Wow.
So we have 3 pillars that we serve in the community. So that's mental health, addiction recovery, and social support. And I like to say that we're a big friend to the community. So we work with some of the most underserved in our community that need those services. With our mental health, we have offices in Maslin, Canton, and Alliance. We are serving in 34 plus schools in Stark County. So we've got counselors right in the schools, which is amazing that we can provide that service. And then with our addiction services, we have outpatient counseling. We have a medicated assisted treatment program. We've got Detox, which is located in Altman Hospital. They're a wonderful partner of ours. And then we have residential facilities for people that need that more intense treatment in Canton for ladies and in Maslin for men. And then our social support arm is one that we don't really talk about a lot, and a lot of people don't realize that we have. But those are those kind of wraparound services that folks might need. So we've got one of the largest family homeless shelters in Stark County, located in Maslin, serves all of Stark County. We also have a weekly hot meal program called Samaritan's Table. It's every Thursday. It serves over 400 people every week and has done so for 38 years now running.
Wow.
Case management, all kinds of amazing programs. We've got 20 plus programs in the agency, and we're so thankful that we're here to help those in need when they need it. So this fundraiser supports all of that.
Yeah, absolutely. And we couldn't, the thing about it is there was so much stigma, I feel like, before COVID about some of this stuff. I feel like the positive, the silver lining that kind of came out of that was that it's okay to be like, I'm not okay. I need help. And so I feel like maybe more people are reaching out since then. But the services that you offer are so critical and so crucial to people that, whether we want to admit it or not, or say it out loud, that are in our families, that are in our offices, they could be our coworkers, that are in our friend circle. So there's no shame in reaching out and asking for help. And I believe you guys do it the best. I mean, we've had listeners, call us and say thank you for having this on your station because I've used the services. So we thank you guys for the relationship we have. And we're so lucky that you guys are in the community. So absolutely. If you don't have plans on Labor Day, and maybe you do later in the day, I think it's definitely worthwhile to get up, get on your running shoes, your walking shoes. Totally fine. You can totally walk this. Totally walk this. Take a stroll and help support all of the services that Comcast brings to our community. So.
Absolutely.
Sign up and get that shirt.
Yeah,
everyone
and
loves their 5K
medal.
shirt.
The medal. I was going to say finisher medal.
The medal
There
this
is a
year
medal.
is so cool. Like, it actually has Glenmorgan Castle on there.
Oh my gosh.
So a lot of folks gave us feedback last year that they really wanted the castle to be more of a forefront of the race this year.
Yeah.
And so we really went hard on it. We put it on the shirt, it's on the medal. So for those of you that love Glamorgan Castle and love Alliance, that is going to be a really cool piece of the kind you'll be receiving that. So
Yeah.
it's $30 and you get a shirt, you get a medal. We've got some goodies to give you at the end. And if you, like I said, if you register by Friday, you'll be guaranteed that shirt.
Okay, wonderful. Well, we appreciate you coming out and meeting
Yeah,
with us
absolutely.
and
Thank
telling
you,
our
guys.
listeners all about this. And if you guys want more information, it's super easy. Just visit comquest.org. And that's comquest.org for the Castle 5K Run for Hope happening on Labor Day, Monday, September 4th, kicking off at 9 a.m. Thank you, Tristan.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for stopping in. With us. Thank you so much. Thank your son.
Yes, thank you,
For
Gabe.
the food. We can't wait to have you back again
He's
and see what else
probably
he'll
so
make.
asleep. So
That's right. He doesn't go back down after
no,
Labor. You
Marling's
kid.
yeah.
Yes.
Labor
Good
Day,
for
so
him. One
Yeah.
more. Two more weeks.
he'll be working the race and starting school the next day.
Okay.
So.
There you go. It's all over, son. There you go.
What a good kid, though.
Yeah, he
This
is.
is Todd
Yeah.
from Conquest again, the
Thank you.
Castle 5K Run for Hope. Conquest.org, like Lauren said, to get all the information to sign up. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you. We appreciate every time you come in and every time we talk to you guys at Conquest.
Thank you, guys.
You're very welcome.
Steve Lacey, Bad Habits, Q92. Why are swords so popular in Stark County? We have a Rumbo with a claymore attached, and all we have to say is, Alexa, play Welcome to the Jungle. All right.
That's amazing. I think you play a lot of Call of Duty.
That is,
Get
that
the
is
Claymore in there.
Pretty impressive. One, that you have a claymore.
Right.
Two, that you've attached it to a Roomba.
Roomba.
And you can tell Alexa to play Welcome to the Jungle.
Yes.
Well done. Well done. Let's see what else we have here in the text line. You can feel free to comment on Facebook, on YouTube, and on X as well. Read those. We have a gun on each side of the bed. In the nightstand, locked up. I have an AR hanging by the front door, loaded. Also, 2 big gun safes in the mudroom, bolted together.
Nice.
Damn. Don't break into that house.
No, or if there's a zombie apocalypse, go to his house.
Someone sent in a picture. They have an axe that looks like it's from medieval times.
Oh, yeah, this is like...
Oh, it's a serrated blade, too.
Oh, that one's going to hurt. That one's going to mess you up.
That's gonna chop up some flesh.
Yeah.
My wife has her concealed carry. I have mine. Both are 9mm. I also have a few compound bows for hunting, couple of AR-15s, and a multitude of melee weaponry, including an authentic katana from Japan that my brother brought home when he finishes his term in the Marines. Another sword.
Yeah.
Our listeners love a good sword.
They do. I mean, if we start driving past parks and people are sword fighting in the parks, this explains a lot.
We have a katana. We have a samurai sword. We have people that said swords. We've had people and Jake that have said machetes.
Yeah.
You guys love swords here. We have an axe. Let me see here. Anyone breaks into my house, say hello to my doorbell camera outside first. I think that's one thing I don't understand what criminals don't realize, that everyone has cameras.
And it's not just at the doorbell anymore.
No, I got, dude, mine.
You have them at the peak of the roof.
I have back door.
Yep.
Front door.
Yep.
Garage where the cars are.
Mhm.
Walkway.
Yeah.
Like there's
come
nowhere.
You can buy them individually, but anymore it's like a home security package.
And they're always recording in HD.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are still like, who's gonna find out it was me?
Right.
Like everyone. Let me see. 2 handguns loaded. You guys got to protect yourselves. Great topic. Thanks. Got me thinking. Looks like I may be screwed. All I have is a salt gun for flies. Looks like I need to make a trip to Fin Feather Fur.
Hey, listen, that's all gun for the flies. If you've got a good enough aim, right? Go for the eyes. Like
my weaponry is myself, 6'2" of twisted steel and sex appeal.
Well done.
We have guns, and we used to think we were safe in Louisville until a killer, drug dealer, and convicted sex offender moved in nearby.
Oh my gosh.
That's not fun.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I've
Look
got
at you
family.
Googling your neighbors.
I've got family in the Ville.
I got these two. My Malinois mix and Pitbull. Michael Jordan was there the whole week. Did you know that?
No.
Huge fishing tournament. Apparently happens every year was there
Wow.
last week.
That's awesome.
Like 300 boats went out
Yeah.
the first day. I had no idea it was this big. And Michael Jordan was there. His boat was there.
That's awesome.
His boat is.
Did you peep it? Were you able to find it?
I know because I wasn't where they launched the boats.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
no, but people were posting pictures of it.
Yeah.
Someone threw a drone around it. You could see them all getting mad that they were flying a drone around it.
It was probably the same people that are getting mad at you for posting in the Ocean City,
No.
Maryland foodie
Well, it's
page.
funny too because people were posting pictures, and people were in those pages. Leave him alone. Just let him relax. I'm like, you people are so pissy.
Yes, they
in
are.
Maryland.
Well,
My
let's
God.
let's talk about Boardwalk Batman for a second, because that was another one I saw, and people said he was like mean.
He was a jerk.
Yeah.
Everyone's pissy in Maryland, I think. You know, it's a beautiful place. Everyone wants to fight verbally. But it was funny because people were like, oh, is he on the boardwalk? I'm like, guys, Michael Jordan's not walking the boardwalk.
No, probably not.
He is in the nicest hotel that is in Ocean City, Maryland. It might not
He's-
even be on the, I'm guessing it's
And
not even on the boardwalk.
is eating crab.
Yeah, if anything.
Not crab legs.
And if he said it, no one would say a damn word. And they're probably bringing the boardwalk to him.
Probably.
He probably owns it. So like
Maybe.
people are like, oh, we're gonna see him at Thrashers getting fries. Probably not. Probably not.
Thrashers. What would you do?
Like I just don't think Michael Jordan's just walking the boardwalk.
That'd
at
be
night.
awesome, though. You turned around with your cups of fries as you
Oh,
head
yeah.
back to your family, and you're like,
There's Michael Jordan at Dippin' Dots. How cool!
that'd be
Like, no.
amazing.
You're like, has anyone seen him on the boardwalk? I'm like, guys, I know my crab leg comment was dumb, but come on.
Right.
Is Michael Jordan
That's what you retort with?
roaming the streets of Ocean
Right.
City, Maryland?
You think that he's really going to be out and about perusing?
He was probably at a hotel or house that no one even knows about.
Oh, I'm sure he had his own private waterfront, whatever.
Yeah, so he was there and people were fishing. People were bringing back in like 250-pound tunas, swordfish. I'm like, what? Who? Didn't know. But it was a big fishing weekend
That's
in
crazy.
Ocean City, Maryland.
And he was there.
It was cool. It's funny because the year before, now walking the boardwalk, you know who I did see?
Dummy. Yeah.
I saw L.A. Knight walking with his girlfriend on the
Are
boardwalk.
you serious?
It was about a year before he became this guy.
Dummy. Yeah.
He was L.A. Knight, but he wasn't this big wrestling star he is now. You knew him, but you didn't know he was going to get this big.
I have a question. If you ran into him today, would you walk up to him and be like, I use your thing as my bit for a morning show in Canton, Ohio?
I don't think I'd walk up to him anyway, just because I'm
You're not that guy.
in my 40s. Oh my God, I'm a big fan. Like, yeah, you're also a grown-ass man. What the hell's wrong with you?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Now, 19-year-old, college me, high school me, yeah. I'd have been like, dummy, yeah. I'd be yelling at him all day. But like,
I do it even after we leave here. I've actually said it to my kids when they do something dumb. I'll be like, dummy.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you thought of a deal breaker yet?
Yeah, if you're not funny, Canadian, or don't like reptiles.
Canadian? Wait a minute, Canadian? What do you have against Canada?
I don't have anything against Canadians in particular, but I dated a girl that was Canadian and did not end well, so I'm not doing that
Wait-
again.
Wait a minute. What did the girl from Canada do?
She said she was moving back to Canada, didn't move back to Canada, dated my best friend, and went back to McDonald's.
Hold on.
I did it again.
Jake, you made me stop the music again. So if I'm hearing this correctly,
Yeah.
you're saying that a girl you were dating at McDonald's
Yes.
told you, Jake, we can no longer be together because I'm leaving the United States and going back to Canada where I'm from.
Correct. Well, I kind of ended the relationship, but that's what
She
happened.
then, you found out later, did not move back to Canada, stayed here in Ohio.
Yeah.
And then she immediately started dating your best friend.
Correct.
How did you find this out?
They both worked at McDonald's. I closed with them. It was me, her, and him.
So you thought she had quit and moved back to Canada.
Yeah.
She shows up for her shift at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you're like, what are you doing here, Susan?
Pretty much.
And then she's like, not only am I here, but see your best friend, that's who I'm dating now?
Yeah.
Is that how you found out?
Pretty much.
He didn't tell you?
Well, we weren't that close, but we were friends. Like, we were good friends.
Friends enough that you shouldn't be dating each other's girls.
I would say so.
Did you end the friendship with him?
For a little bit, but now we're best friends. We hang out all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, share a girl. You can share a beer, right?
Right.
Wow. That's a fantastic story.
Yeah.
Wow. Still trying to process all that. Your ex told you you guys were breaking up. She's moving back to Canada. She lied and started dating your best friend.
Yeah.
That's McNuts.
That is McNuts.
That's insane. That is insane.
Is that going on the list?
I think that has to go on the list. Each time I watch the time here. But yeah, let's go to random Jake facts. Was dumped by girlfriend and told she was moving back to Canada only to stay in the U.S. and date Jake's good friend. Huh. Jake now hates Canada. All right, there you go. That's on the list. We're up to 14 now.
Wow.
Wait till Lauren here's the new one that she missed while she was gone. That is insane. Wow. Okay. All right. So those are deal breakers. What were the other ones? Because I blanked out after you said.
If you're not funny or if you don't like reptiles.
Okay. You don't like reptiles. Okay. If you don't like reptiles. What is a weird deal breaker for you? I'll tell you one of mine. French tip toenails. I don't trust a girl with French tip toenails.
I don't know.
I feel like she'll key my car. I've said this before. She'll key my car, punch out my car window, ruin my credit.
Okay.
I do not trust a girl with French tip toenails.
Okay, weird question. Was it a French tip like the ends are painted?
Yeah, the white. Like the white are on the tip.
Okay. I've never seen toenails like that.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't.
Okay.
Because you should run.
Okay.
Because that girl will fight you physically. She will throw a beer bottle at your head.
I can see that.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Be careful with that. That's for some reason that me personally smoking.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I can be like, no, I'm good on that. I'm curious. I gave you time.
You did?
I'll give you more time because some people text in. If you don't like dogs, deal breaker for this person on the text line. I get that. Gotcha. Very bad teeth. They do not have to be perfect, but super crooked, broken, missing, or visible cavities make me cringe, someone says. Enclosed shoes without socks tell me you enjoy the smell of Fritos and vinegar on your feet, and that's not okay. Deal has been broken. That is fantastic. Oh, man. Deal breaker. I'm a guy. Before I was married, mine would be if the girl I had guy friends that they talk to all the time, if they keep in contact with an ex, unless it was their child's father, of course, and won't stop. I get that. If someone has a child with someone, they have to be in contact with.
Right.
But if like the girl you're dating is just always talking with or around her ex, no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
No.
Something doesn't seem right.
Bye.
Those are some people's, they're deal breakers. Soup with me.
Well, yeah. I mean, unless
Love
it's
me
a
some
soup.
soup. But after, I love soup. You know what? Only a couple soups I like. Wedding soup and chicken noodle. That's it. But I love it. I'll have like 2 bowls, big bowls.
Yeah.
An hour later, I'm like, well, now am I going to eat?
Do you put crackers in your soup?
No.
Why?
Oh, that's for serial killers.
Oh, stop.
No, I don't do that.
Jake, do you eat crackers in your soup?
I don't eat soup.
What?
Of any kind?
No.
Fair enough.
Not fair enough. Who doesn't like soup?
Not me. I mean, I'll eat chicken noodle, but it's been years, and if I was given a choice, I would not eat it.
Oh, my God.
Gun Kelly, Bloody Valentine right here on today's Hit Music Q92. It's 9:48. This is your last chance to head on over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Sign up for a chance to win the 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. Go like the live video right now in the comments section. Put in Safari and you're entered. We will announce the winner here in about 10 minutes on Q92. High school football presented by the Sarshone Auto Group. Soup with me.
Well, yeah. I mean, unless
Love
it's
me
a
some
soup.
soup. But after, I love soup. You know what? Only a couple soups I like. Wedding soup and chicken noodle. That's it. But I love it. I'll have like 2 bowls, big bowls.
Yeah.
An hour later, I'm like, well, now am I going to eat?
Do you put crackers in your soup?
No.
Why?
Oh, that's for serial killers.
Oh, stop.
No, I don't do
Jake,
that.
do you eat crackers in your soup?
I don't eat soup.
What?
Of any kind?
No.
Fair enough.
Not fair enough. Who doesn't like soup?
Not me. I mean, I'll eat chicken noodle, but it's been years, and if I was given a choice, I would not eat it.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine my fall and my winter, my life without soup.
Yeah.
There for a while, I was eating soup every day for lunch.
I borderline got into a fight with the fiance about food yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. You ever like have a conversation with your significant other and when it's over, you're sitting there going, are we fighting? That ever happened to you?
Yeah,
with
like
Tony?
you got some feelings about
Yeah,
this?
like,
Yeah.
Is this like a thing right now?
Is it done or are we going to have chewed in a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those. I had one of those over dinner because she wanted to make a chicken recipe that she looked for because she thought it'd be something I like.
Yeah.
With soy sauce.
Christian.
I don't like soy sauce. I voiced that. And I could just tell the tone of the conversation started to take a little bit of a turn as I emphasized you like soy sauce. Because it was like a trigger to my mom my whole life. Like telling me, you love this. I'm like, no, I don't.
Right.
I don't. That's why I don't
Well,
eat
she
it.
was trying to convince you that you did.
She said I've eaten things with soy sauce. And I've always said, if you trick me.
And you
but
love,
don't give away the trick or
you
I
love
won't eat
Chinese food, and there's a lot of soy sauce in some
it.
of
I don't
that.
get soy sauce with my Chinese food.
No, it's in some of the sauces, is what I'm saying.
So she didn't make
Now
that.
she made breakfast.
She made breaded, like she took chicken breast, made breaded chicken fingers. I just kept thinking to myself, like, did you poison this?
Wouldn't be surprised.
No. But it wasn't. I was like, we were going for a walk with the baby.
And it
was like-
would have to be super tempting.
I was like, is this the thing right now? We not vibing right now? Over soy sauce? Soy sauce.
Like,
Debuted it in Ohio.
I know the first picture I
It'll grow
saw, I was
back.
like, oh, why'd you do that? Well, here's my question. Why did we have to go from mullet to like Big Ted? Like he shaved
He went
it,
my
shaved
route.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
he went my route. Jake, any thoughts at all on Morgan Wallen's mullet now to a Big Ted?
This is news to me. I didn't know that he shaved his head.
Oh my gosh, Jake, where are you?
He
Where
more than-
are you at over the weekend?
He more than shaved it, my
Yes,
friend.
he did.
Oh.
Dude, I'm almost a little concerned how much news it made.
I know. Why was this such a controversy? Because it
It
was
was.
literally trending everywhere.
It was. I saw it on vacay. I was like, oh, look, Morgan Wallen shaved his head.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, he shaved his head.
I mean, shaved.
He said the
Like
contact.
you
I got
can
sick
see
of
his
the,
tan line from
Yeah.
under his hat, like
Yeah.
from his hairline.
But man, did he fill up the shoe in Columbus for that
Oh,
show?
well done. I mean, I have
Good
some
Lord.
friends that went to that show and said it was amazing. He puts on a great show. I've seen him, but I'd rather see him with hair.
Never thought you'd miss a mullet, did you, people?
Yeah.
But you do. Some schools start back this week. I talked about that earlier on this morning. The Not daughter goes back Thursday.
Wow.
Thursday. My nephews don't go back till like the 31st or something.
2 weeks from today.
Youngstown Ursuline
Yeah,
Goes back
we have 2 more weeks
Thursday.
of summer. That's crazy early to me.
Thursday. So I don't know if any other schools are starting this week, but to those of you, hey, the bus drivers, well, we'll welcome you back this week.
I know, I can't wait.
Some of you, not all of you, but some of you will be back this week. Teachers driving to school every morning, the custodians driving to school every morning, the principals, all. We love you.
We've missed you.
Welcome you back. We didn't get a summer break. But
Yeah.
God bless you. Hey, you picked your profession, we picked ours.
Touche.
What it is. You know what I love about our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN?
That it smacks. I mean, it's so
Man,
good.
you go to pee sometimes. You leave this studio. You have to walk by the WDPN studio to come back to our studio.
Yes.
You know, shout out to Rex in the morning.
Sexy Rexy.
Clint, our newsman, our buddy.
Absolutely.
Does the news every day and calls high school football here on the station. But, man, you'll come back from the bathroom and you'll hear an absolute banger coming out of that studio.
It could be Billy Joel. It could be Madonna. It could be Michael Bolton. I mean, I've heard come out of that. I've heard the Fievel song somewhere out there.
Whoa, somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Tremendous song.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
that's a great song.
Yeah.
That was a sad movie at times.
Oh, my gosh. Talk
American
about,
Tail.
that might be the first time as a child that I knew what depression was.
Kid lost his family.
I know. And then you were worried about losing yours. It made you a paranoid child.
Oh, damn. Oh, find your family, Feifel. Oh, and that song wasn't exactly the happiest. Right here on today's hit music, it is Q92. That's going to do it for us. We're about out of here. But first, thank you to everybody that went and entered today, this morning, throughout the show on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Like the live video stream and typed in Safari in the comments. For that, one of you is about to win a 6-person African Safari VIP car pass.
Oh, here we go again.
So many words. To go to Port Clinton, drive through and feed some animals. It's amazing. And for 10 extra bucks, you'll get yourself a camel ride.
That's right.
So who's our winner today?
Our winner today is Nicole Reed Hayes.
Nicole Reed Hayes, congratulations just for checking out the video of the show today. You got an African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. You can take you and 5 of your friends, drive through there, nose to nose the giraffe, feed a bison, and if you got $10 on it, you can ride a camel. Send us pictures of the camel riding, please.
Yeah, especially if it has 2 humps, then maybe it's Sally.
Might even be a horse, according to the song.
With humps tacked on its back.
Tacked on. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to our friends at ComQuest. Tristan Todd for coming on with us here
Thank
today.
you, Gabe, for the banana bread.
Yes. Thank you. Of course, obviously, Latino Fest going to downtown Canton coming up in September. Talked about that today, too. We're going to be posting that interview on YouTube and on Facebook for you guys to go back and watch and miss that, too, as well. Nicolina's in here next. Keller in the afternoon after that. Ryan at night because we're live and local. We'll be back tomorrow morning because tomorrow's Friday. We've almost made it. We'll have prizes, giveaways, all kinds of stuff. We'll have free advice Friday. We'll just get you set.
Yeah, it'll be a
Set
fun
for a
day.
nice week.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I don't know why, but
It's Friday.
I am.
That's why.
Probably.
Because it's Friday.
Yeah.
Jake, any last words?
No.
All right.
No.
All right. There's only one way to end the show, and that's with last words from Jake. Usually, no. It's the weekend. Playboy Cardi, Madonna. It's popular. Catch you guys tomorrow morning. It's Q92.
I've seen the devil.